running strong. Come by and see us at our 8 locations or visit us online at wtequip.com. Premier, because your hay doesn't wait.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Mama,
479
479
521
521
4220.
4220.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Look for partly sunny skies today in northwest Arkansas. We've got a 40% chance of seeing a shower or storm today. Not looking for a lot of widespread severe weather, but some of the stronger storms could drop some locally heavy rain. Highs today are going to be in the mid-80s. Tomorrow, a few pop-ups during the heat of the day. Otherwise, we're going to look at a sunnier and hotter rest of the work week. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 47 days. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame Armada.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
A tradition unlike any other.
Yes. It's a new show open. It's a new league year now.
All right.
It's like our Ryan Seacrest ball drop moment. Get a new open. There it is.
All right. Well done.
Happy New Year, everybody. Ruskin and Zach with you here on ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Zach likes it because it's 62 seconds. He doesn't have to talk.
That is 62 seconds
right.
Per hour. I have to talk less. I'm excited about that.
That's right. That matters. It adds up. That's like 4 minutes and 10 seconds a day.
See?
Look at that.
Yeah, that's working smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that's like a whole poll segment. You don't have to do.
AP down in Durham, a fan. Text her the 870. Hell of a show open, according to them.
Thank you.
So it's playing well over there. Jesse in El Dorado says that it was perfect.
Okay. All right.
If you could have made it 5 minutes, I would have gone with that.
Well, there was a time when you could do that stuff, but people like to get to the point.
That
now.
time is not now.
I wonder if Rainwater still lets the music play for like 7 minutes. I asked him about that one time. He said it's by design.
No, it's not.
He just lets it go.
Okay.
And it'll be like they start at like 6 after or 5 after the open starts. He doesn't start talking until 10.
What an idiotic thing to do. Start at 6 or 5 after the hour.
Well, you got to get the news in. The network news and all that
idiotic.
Stuff. Right. There you go.
Tell me you don't know what you're doing without telling me you don't know what you're doing.
My father says, guys, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Denver Bill's with us here. Hi, Denver Bill. Good afternoon.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Dazzling.
Well, yeah. No, you've had a weekend. I'm doing fine, Derek.
Yeah, you're not doing so well. I have SEC Media Days coverage for you. We're going to probably do this to start every hour and get it out of the way because I think I'm the only person here that tries to put myself in the seat of a fan during SEC Media Days week. And a couple of things I think a fan would say. Number one, it's not the start of football season. There are no games. So don't tell me it's the start of football season. It's not football season. There's no games.
No, well, okay. It is the
football season starts when I can sit down and somebody kicks the ball off and we're playing a real game.
So the Hall of Fame game is the start of football season.
Late August, whenever the first game is. Whenever Missouri plays
you're
UCA
talking,
on that
okay,
Thursday
so you're going
night.
to push it back a month. For some people, this is the unofficial new league year.
Okay, unofficially, yes.
It is what
it's not the start of football season.
For these dopes that go down there, it is. It is their entire world.
But again, I'm trying to put myself in the seat of a fan, not those people. Because those people are the problem, not the solution. Okay. The second thing is I don't think a fan really gives a bleep about all the stuff that goes on down here. I think that the media covers it because it's something to do. But at the end of the day, I've never seen a metric anywhere. And I've been going to this thing for 15 years, or covering this thing for 15 years. I've never seen a metric anywhere that the TV ratings are good, or that the that it's the only thing going on.
It's
the home run derbies tonight, and that's it.
It's media spring break. That's what it is. There's nothing going on during the summer. They treat this like spring break. They go down there and they're in Atlanta. There's nothing going on in Atlanta. Zero. Yeah, it's Atlanta. It's one of the 10 worst towns in America to go to for any event ever.
Well,
it sucks.
I just don't think the fans are living and dying with this thing like the media is. And so we'll try and present it to you in a way that both satisfies the obligation to bring you something, but we're not going to sit here and spend 55 minutes talking about Vanderbilt.
No.
Nobody cares. No. All right. So there you go. All right. That's what we're going to do today. So far, here are some of the talking points that have gone on in SEC Media Days. The SEC still claims it's the best conference in spite of the fact of not only not winning a title in 3 years, since 2000. You know how many national titles have been won by SEC teams not coached by Nick Saban or Urban Meyer? 5. That's it. 5. Okay. But they're on this big historic run. Well, when you have the big historic all-time coaches, you're going to go on.
You
this
get
run.
to count those two. I mean, they are part of the league. But if you want to say it was dominated by 2 guys and the rest of the league was, kind of dragging behind, okay, I'll buy into that. I've said that for years. The league was top-heavy. It was Saban, and then there was everybody else, and we'd have these players pop in and out. Auburn was a player for a while. They won a national title. LSU popped in there twice. But, I mean, it was pretty much Saban and Urban Meyer. That was it.
Miserable Jerk texting in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Plenty of strip clubs and hot wings in Atlanta. Yes, none of the riders can afford to go to those strip clubs. So you got to remember that. They cater towards a professional athlete.
Could you see Ty at Magic City?
No,
me neither. No. That's a fish
He's
out
not
of
ready
water.
for that.
No,
he's not ready.
That's
for
grown
that.
folk stuff. That's not something he would be able to handle.
Also, All-Star Week and Media Days in the same city.
Yeah.
Boy, it's gonna be hard to get a table anywhere.
Yeah,
I imagine that.
Yeah. Whoa. And Beyonce's playing the Phillips Center.
When?
Tonight.
Oh, I'm sure the media will go to that
tonight. No. They're playing tomorrow night. She's playing it's a Phillips Center, isn't it? Where the Hawks play.
Phillips Arena.
Yeah,
yes.
Phillips Arena. That's tomorrow night.
Right there by the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night.
The old CNN Center and all that, which was originally the Sid Marty Krofft amusement park. before Ted Turner
Right.
bought it. Anyway,
but that's going on tomorrow night as well. So
is the SEC still the best? I mean, Tennessee got their butt kicked last year.
They got hammered.
Georgia got hammered by Notre Dame. You got creamed in the title game. Alabama's fallen off a little bit. Like, are you still the best? And Ole Miss never does anything of any consequence, and neither does Texas A&M. So, and Florida's down, and Tennessee is on the backside of.
I think Florida's on the come up. Tennessee's going to have an off year. Alabama will be back in a big way. They'll be fine this year.
And LSU underperformed last year.
Well, they've got Brian Kelly. They're going 8-4. That is what he does. He'll have one good year, 3 bad years, and he will be bad. They'll go 8-4. I think they're going to break out of the gates 1-2. And then all this fluff that he spewed today is going to go out the window. I've seen this movie. I have seen this movie way too many times. He will absolutely struggle.
Well, I just don't know if they've never had the most money, and it's like a but the SEC's been playing this game of telephone for like 15 years. If we just say something over and over again, it's got to be true because everybody says it over and over again. But is it really true? I mean, you had 2 all-timers in your league, but was the rest of the league any good? This is not, to me, when you go back and look at that era when the SEC was winning all those titles, it was not like the 90s in the NBA where Reggie Miller teams were going home. They were really good. I don't know of any like really good teams that were just lost in the wash during the Saban Meyer era. They were kind of it.
Well, no,
the
the LSU team that played that 9-6 game against Alabama. Those 2 teams were probably the 2 best teams in the country.
Okay, and they met in the title game that one year.
That was so the league, I think, was deeper than most until the NIL era, and that has changed a lot of different things, especially with regards to the Big Ten. Everybody now is like, well, if this team played in the SEC, I mean, if you put Penn State in the SEC, they're going to finish in the top 3, probably the top 2.
That's the funny thing.
Michigan, 2 years ago would have won the league.
And you know what? Nobody says this anymore. But we were on the air 4 years ago at Media Days when the news broke that Texas and Oklahoma were coming. And immediately, all the SEC people were like, well, it's going to take them so many years to catch up.
Not so much.
In the first year, they damn near won the thing.
Texas did win the league.
Right.
OU struggled, but OU, they're.
But OU's got the wrong coach. So, I mean, that's a problem. Sark's a real coach. He can run a real program.
Sark is pretty good.
Okay. So that was all baloney. And it would be true if Penn State would figure it out. Notre Dame would figure it out. This whole if you're a have in college football, wherever they put you, you'd figure it out. You could put Oregon in this league, and Lanning would figure out how to win 10 games.
I don't necessarily look at the top of the league. It's the bottom of the league. How good are the teams at the bottom of the league? Any league in which Vanderbilt is competitive is not a good league. Sorry. I mean, Vanderbilt's – I love Clark Lee. I think Clark Lee is an up-and-comer in this sport. And if he wins 6 games this year, he needs to get the hell out of Vanderbilt because it's not going to get any better than that. James Franklin knew that. But Vanderbilt should not be competitive under any circumstances in football, ever. And somehow they are finding a way to be competitive. I think the league is if you stack it team by team with the Big Ten Ten's got 3 better teams. I think Ohio State, Penn State, and Oregon are all better than any SEC team you're going to put up there. Right. It's just that's the way I feel about it. I don't think that the SEC has a team that can compete with any of them.
So I don't buy into this whole we're the best, we're the Super League or whatever. Now that everybody is paying people, you've kind of been exposed the last.
It's also SEC media days.
Right.
The propaganda must flow, like we say, it flows freely with the SEC. The days of look, I've said this before, and I'll say it again and again and again. They figured the BCS model out, which is play a top a top team from another conference. Never go to their place. Play them at a neutral site. If you win that game, then thump your chest and only play yourselves and say you're the best. But you had to be good on championship night, which they were. But that's where Saban and Meyer, with a month to prepare, were so good.
But that's my point too. Is like they had Saban all those years, and they claimed the league was the best. No, Saban was the best.
Saban was really good.
That's not the same thing.
There were good teams in those leagues in those years when Saban was running Ruscin. They also had generational teams. Alabama 2012 is one of the best teams I've ever seen. 2020 Alabama is one of the best teams I've ever seen. But in that time, in the BCS, in the college football playoff time, you also had an Ohio State team in 2015 with Zeke Elliott that was as good as any team I've seen. They were as physical as any team I've ever seen. You had a generational, maybe the best team of this century. That 18 Clemson team with Trevor Lawrence that just absolutely housed Alabama. Was it like 44-13? Something like that. That team had Tua on it. And they couldn't do anything with that Clemson team. That may be the best team I've seen. I think, the middle of the league, and I've said this for years, I mean, there's 2 or 3 good teams, the middle of the league. You can take the rosters, just move them around. They could finish in any order. I think it's that way this year. I think Texas is the best team in the league, and then after that, they could finish in any order.
Bailey texting in here, the SEC would have the most money if the lawyers would share it, according to Hunter Yurichek.
You want to talk about somebody who had a bad weekend. So can we forego this week's bum of the week and just give it to Yurichek?
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's anybody that had a worse weekend than the athletic director at the University of Arkansas. He had one of the sleepiest weekends a human being could ever have. I don't know that he's that smart.
He's not.
The idea that you would talk down to your fan base after cutting a bunch of people from your job and then taking some snarky turn on lawyers grabbing money, which is what you do almost every day of your job, is one of the most tone-deaf things I have ever heard in my life.
Did he take a pay cut or not?
No, he did not.
Are you sure about that?
Well, he's building a new condo downtown because he's here for the long haul. Those things aren't cheap downtown. I know some realtors.
So he didn't do that?
Because
I've heard both things. I don't know what's true.
Jesse's right. He's the bum of the month.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, Hunter, you don't have to hit send. Learn from Herm Edwards. Man, type it out. Type it out 15 different ways. Just don't hit send.
Yeah, we need to have a conversation.
That is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen.
Hunter,
what are you doing?
Hunter, Ruscin, Hunter. It's good to meet you. We've seen each other at the theater a couple times. You're not funny. You have a terrible sense of humor.
I don't think
and you need to stop doing this.
He wasn't trying to be funny. He was trying to be.
You're not hip. You're not snarky. You're just.
That's what he was trying
you're
to be. Snarky.
Empty vessel.
He was trying to illustrate a point and make his point. What he has to understand is this is a hostile room. Twitter is a hostile room for him,
and he's not popular right now.
No, he's not. Now you want to go to your boosters. You're probably a little bit more popular there. Talk to your staff. You're really not popular there. You just need to sit this one out.
And the other thing I would say is when you're sitting there at the Blessings bar over a Johnny Walker Blue, maybe we don't need to tweet everything that pops into our mind.
No, you don't.
Maybe we need to just, put the phone away or something like that.
He's having.
But again, that's just my advice.
He had a tough weekend. He got knocked around like a pinata, and I got it sent to me.
It never goes away.
No, it doesn't.
This trainer thing has been following him around for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
3 weeks. This thing's been following him around. He can't get rid of it.
JT in Hot Springs. Zach would ND put up with HY shenanigans. I don't even know who the new athletic director is. I think his last name's Bavacqua.
Pete Bavacqua.
Pete.
He used to work at NBC Sports.
Right. Now, I knew Jack Swarbrick, but Swarbrick had been around the program for a while. Savvy Jack had had a couple of other jobs within the organization before he became the AD. No, they would not. Most teams would not. Unless the only ones that can are the ones like Del Conte down in Texas, have a lot of cachet behind him, a lot of swag behind him, a lot of wins behind him. He doesn't. And he's sending this out to a room that is incredibly hostile towards him. It's not going to go well. Even the posts he puts out, let's root on so-and-so, or here's the, but thank God for the Director's Cup. That's all he's got. Even that, even the celebratory stuff, there's people in his comments going, leave, you suck, you're fired, whatever. Just need to take a sabbatical from the socials.
Here's how foolish he is. He has managed to lose all credibility for hiring John Calipari here.
That was less than a year, or less than a year, a little over a year ago.
Yeah. No one remembers that. That's unbelievable to me. And by the way, he wasn't that involved. We all understand. But you know what I'm saying? There's some people that think he was involved in it.
I got a screenshot, and I sent it to both of you. I get the screenshot, and I'm like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'd had a couple at that point. Like, no. This
apparently.
Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, somebody needs to put that thing on lockdown because it was just bad. It was a bad look.
Well, I mean, listen, his media relations coordinator is gone.
Yeah.
So there's no one.
There's nobody to stop him. Yeah.
Let him cook.
This
may just be the beginning. We may get all kinds of weird stuff.
It was pretty wild.
gonna be awesome. Anyway, yeah, that was. I'm glad we didn't overlook that because that was Friday, and sometimes Friday gets overlooked on a Monday.
We may get an extra bum fight out of that because he. I don't know what he's thinking.
That was wild,
That's like
man.
one of those. Like Bill will ask me when we go to like send an email. He goes, "What do you think of this?" I go, "I don't know," and then we go back and reword it. Somebody has to look at your check and go, "I don't know, man. I don't know that I'd do that."
It's all abundantly clear to me now.
Yes,
he is so out of touch.
Oh, yeah.
The whole program is out of touch, and he's the leader. So it starts there. Yes.
No, but he's just got to have the
Wow,
wherewithal.
you sound great today.
I know.
And we sound like garbage.
Tan, rested, and ready.
You sound great.
I sound terrible.
No. I think
It's overdriven.
I think it's something with you.
No, it's not. It's overdriven.
I
in my ear.
I hear you. You sound fine.
Okay.
Bill, you sound. No,
Apparently,
go
our
ahead. Sorry.
app is dying, and no one can hear us out there anyway.
It's running like a North Korean
Go
car.
to YouTube, folks.
Yeah, go to YouTube. We're there.
Yeah, we don't get any traffic for that, so they don't want me to send you to YouTube, but go to YouTube because the product actually works.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Well, no, I was just going to say, at least I have the wherewithal to know when I'm about to do something stupid. Sometimes, most times.
You just ask.
And I just
But
double
that's
check.
why you have it. That's why you have a media relations department where they go, I don't know.
Not anymore.
No, well, that's true too.
Gutted them. Yeah. But don't worry. Kevin Trainor landed on his feet. He's moderating SEC Media Days. It's good to see him back out there doing the work. The SEC didn't let him go.
No.
Like the University of Arkansas that he gave 30 years to did. Right. Okay. We'll be back here, 877-377-6963. The Lewis Automotive Group hotline gets you in here on a Ruscin and Zach. Tyler says we're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Call him back.
Yeah, Tyler, we'll call you back. Don't worry about it.
All right, we'll get to that. All right, we'll try.
We'll
try our best.
Everybody drive to Northwest Arkansas. It sounds great up here.
Yeah. I've got one of those panel radios.
Which is the upset of the year.
Well, I kind of inherited it, but whatever. All right, we'll come back and we'll do a bunch of stuff. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got coffee.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box, now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers nipping on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Rhoback.com.
Rhoback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Rhoback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
From the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we are as golf as it gets.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
Looking for a big new game to play? Well, there's no game bigger than the new dino-sized Jurassic World scratch-off games from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, which gives you a chance to win up to $200,000 instantly. And if that weren't enough, you can enter for a chance to win an exciting trip to beautiful Hawaii, where you could win up to $1 million. So get down to your local lottery retailer today, and welcome to Jurassic World. Must be 18 or older to play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
ESPN 99.5.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. Get Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errol-Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. 4 Arkansas Razorbacks heard their names called in the first round of the Major League Baseball draft last night. Gage Wood went 26th overall to the Phillies.
That almost perfect game really worked out for him, didn't it?
Golden Spikes went right. Hey, well, Aloy 31st to the Orioles. Zach Root and Charles Damelin both going to the Dodgers. That's all there is. There's no sports anywhere in the world.
We were designed for this.
Yeah, no, this is
beautiful.
This is what we were built for. Your Ruskin and Zach Expo is brought to you by Louis Restaurant, now open in the Bronx. It's perfect for you since 1945. Open after remodeling. You know, they had a little incident there. That's it's got the little toilet with the, the chain on it. Bill, where do you come down on using subtitles in movies? Yes, always, no, never, or sometimes 53.5% of people say that.
I'm going to pretty much say never.
Really? Okay. 25% of people say no, never. You, subtitles guy?
Rarely.
Okay.
Sometimes.
I found them very helpful.
Well, yeah, because no one can talk anymore.
Right.
In the movies.
Right.
Everybody whispers. You can't hear what anybody's doing.
Squid Games was the one that kind of turned me. I did subtitles with Downton Abbey, and because I couldn't understand the Irish, the Irish accent. So it helped to get me through that. But Squid Games, the best thing is not to watch the overdubbing. It's very distracting.
But I also watch TV so I don't have to read. So I'm conflicted from that standpoint about reading while watching TV.
Okay.
So that's tough.
Bill, do regular dogs see police dogs and think, oh, bleep, a cop?
Most likely.
79.3% of you said yes. Bill, if you're on hold for more than 5 minutes, should you be able to talk to other people on hold?
Actually, that would be a good idea.
Wouldn't that be a great idea?
Yeah.
91.5% of you said you should be able to do that. Those are your Ruskin and Zach Expos, brought to you by Louis Restaurant, now open in the Bronx, open after remodeling. Believe me. Trust me when I say this. It's perfect for us.
And I stumbled upon this one earlier.
Yeah.
Because I was cutting up Shane Beamer from 3 years ago instead of Shane Beamer for this year.
Shane Beamer didn't go today, did he?
He did.
Oh.
Yes. Right. So if we played SEC Media Day clips from the past, would you even know the difference?
Nope.
95% of you would not know the difference.
No, we could play them for 25 years ago.
This could be a breakthrough in achievement because we just run last year's stuff again.
Yeah, we should. We'll just see it until somebody calls us out on it.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Same stuff. And people are so unfamiliar with other teams' rosters, even if they say names from last year that are gone. Who's paying attention? I don't know. We may be onto something here. I'm going to let you know how this goes.
Bailey with a good sports note. I jumped ship on the Red Sox. They've won 10 in a row.
You were the mush.
I was the mush.
You've been holding them back for all these years.
Apparently.
You've been holding them back.
So that's on me. That's my fault.
Well, they should give you an accommodation of some
They really should. I should get like a plaque or something that they could
Zach
put
Arnsdale
like on the
Fenway.
wall. Yeah, that'd be great. Big picture of me on the monster. Yeah, that'd be great.
Bob and Branson actually wants Hunter to keep drunk tweeting. Me too, honestly.
No,
it's great for us.
No, it's great for us. It's not great for them.
Who cares?
I know. I understand.
I don't care about them.
I know.
I care about me.
It's really bad. And I keep going back to the tweet, and there's new reaction to it. It's like 10 at a time, and they're not good.
No.
They're really, really terrible.
That's pretty good. But you know what? Everyone's talking about him, and no one's talking about his football coach right now. So it's kind of a nice, meat shield situation. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
He's taken away all the bullets from Sam Pittman, who, is not exactly poised for a giant breakout season in 2025. It doesn't seem like anyway. I mean, it's possible, but it's not like.
Can I give you a sample of just? I'll read 3 reactions to this tweet.
Oh yeah, I'm dying to hear this.
All right. I'm not going to call out names here. The response was, then quit and protest. No Hog fans will care if you're gone. Here's another one. Remember when you extorted more money from the fan base to move a tailgate contract from a local business to a national brand that employs your son?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops. Whoa.
Did you take a pay cut while firing longtime employees? The best worker is the one that puts themselves out of a job. That's my goal. These are these. It's not good.
It's going well.
And then there's my personal favorite. Wait, you're still here?
Oh, that's a classic social media dig that cuts you to the bone right there.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
No. Well, he's not. He is. He gets whatever credit, and I don't think a lot of people gave him credit for the Calipari thing anyway, because people knew the deal. It was a John Tyson production. Now I think he does deserve credit for letting go of the reins and staying out of the way.
Well, understanding the situation, reading the room, sure.
But he's a worse athletic director than Jeff Long, and we never thought we would see that here, and here we are. You know what I mean?
Now hang on. Now,
has he built anything?
Hang on.
Okay.
Now, if the idea of the athletic director is to raise the athletic department up, basketball is in better shape under
and that's a major money winner. He gets credit for that because he made the difficult decision to get rid of Mike Anderson, who was fine.
Correct.
He wasn't great, but he wasn't awful. He was fine.
Baseball is
and
the
it was
same.
a gamble with Musselman, and it paid off.
Baseball's the same.
Baseball's the same.
Yeah, baseball's rock steady. But now he left in what year? 15? Who? Long.
No, Long got fired at 17.
17.
Like 2 weeks before Bielema did.
Football is in better shape under Juracek than it was under Long.
Okay.
The Bielema thing was an absolute disaster, especially at the end.
Yes.
I mean, I know that it's patting you on the head and telling you you're special, but you did win a bowl game last year. You did go to a bowl game last year. You did knock off Tennessee. None of that happened under Bielema. I mean, he lost to Rutgers twice, for God's sake. So football
Didn't they beat them 1 year?
No.
They lost them both?
No. Gary Bossanova lit them up down here, and then the Karma game was up in Piscataway.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why did you have to remind me of
Yeah.
that? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Gary Bossanova.
Yeah, he was good.
Football is marginally better. Now, the other sports, women's basketball is worse today than it was when Long was here. Nah, you know what? Let's call that a push.
Jimmy Dice.
Let's call that a push.
Okay.
Let's call that a push.
Okay, all right.
Softball better.
But he didn't hire his coach.
No,
Long did.
No, okay, all right. But softball's better under his watch. Okay. Soccer is better under his watch. They're winning a lot.
I don't know if he hired Kobe Hale.
I'm not worried about the hire, but the state of the program is better. Okay, all right. Under his stewardship, it's gotten better. So the lesson here is that the non-revenue sports are significantly better.
Right.
The revenue sports are marginally better, with the exception of basketball. So you can look at it that way if you want. Now, where he's taken the big losses is in public relations.
Yeah, he's terrible at that. Yeah.
Jeff Long had the personality of this table.
Yes.
And I would get along better with this table than I would with Hunter Juracek.
So did I.
Right. I always feel like I'm being lied to. With Jeff, I just felt like I was being fleeced.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting fleeced and you're lying to me.
I had a conversation one time with Jeff Long where he flat out told me, I'm going to leave now. There's someone over there I think I can get more money from. I'll see you later.
Oh, no.
that's
And
the kind of candor I kind of respect to a certain extent.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's honest about it.
Oh, man. I don't know. Anyway,
either way, it's not where it needs to be.
Well, he's tied to Pittman. And so if Pittman tanks, he's going to tank. And it's just a matter of how they're going to make all that work.
Pittman is the cement block tied to his neck. And yeah,
but if Pittman succeeds, he succeeds.
Exactly.
So if they pull out another 8 or 9 win season somehow.
Basketball and baseball don't have anything to do with it. Football is what gets you fired. Nobody gets fired because the baseball team's bad. Nobody gets fired because the basketball team's bad, unless you're at Duke or Kentucky.
Right.
You get fired because the football team's bad.
Yeah.
And it is marginally better than it was under Jeff Long.
Yes.
The Bielema thing is so perplexing because he was so good at Wisconsin, and he's turned out to be very good at Illinois.
I explained this to Bill the other day. It was a confluence of things.
It was a lot of things that just caved in on him.
Okay, but here's the timing on this. I think I'm pretty close on this. The timing on this is this. He's coming here to build Alabama light. Alabama started changing into something else at about the same time with Lane Kiffin. So they weren't even doing that anymore. And you were trying to do a poor facsimile of that. So it just all felt Bielema had no foresight on where the game was going. He knew where it had been.
He's doing it at Illinois and winning.
Yeah, but that offense is a little more updated than it was when he was here 15 years ago.
It's the same OC. It's the same guy. It's just he's a better fit for the Big Ten, no question about it. But when he was hired, he was the most accomplished coach they'd ever had here.
But don't they do more quarterback run and stuff up there?
No.
They don't?
No. It's ground and pound up there, man. Now, they've incorporated some spread stuff to it.
Yeah. That's where he's evolved.
When they were good here, I mean, they were lining Alex Collins up 7 yards deep and handing it to him.
When they were good here, they would come out with 4 tight ends. They'd be 5 linemen, 4 tight ends, a quarterback, and a running back. There you go.
These are the texts I hate. Greg and Farmington. Love you, Greg, but He says Bielema was good 1 year at Wisconsin, and that was his first year because he still had Barry Elver as players. Greg, he went to 3 straight BCS games. He won the Big Ten 3 times in a row. Man, before you hit send, Juracek, then do your homework.
And before it became fashionable, here's one thing he was kind of ahead of the curve on. Before transferring became fashionable, he landed Russell Wilson.
Landed Russell Wilson.
Went to the Rose Bowl.
Sure did.
So, that was
lost
before.
to TCU, a good TCU team, but he won. 3 straight BCS games. Greg, get your head out of your butt. Do your homework.
We don't have time to do homework.
I know.
We shoot from the hip.
I know. It's
the way it is.
Bielema should have worked. I think there's also a couple other things. Personally, his life was bouncing off the guardrails when he was here.
Oh yeah.
And he was
living the life.
There was no leash on him.
Right.
And that sort of caved in. And I've heard some things, from people who worked in that building that it was tense all the time. There were things that just weren't working when it came to that, and they hadn't gotten rid of the stink of the Petrino thing. The John L. thing, which was awful. That guy simultaneously held the biggest. He had at one point he had the largest comeback ever in college football. He also had the largest lead blown in college. How do you do that?
Yeah. Who, John L?
Yeah, John L.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Russell and Mountain Homes, right? Dixon Street. It'll get you.
It will. The apartment. It'll get you.
I don't know what you're talking about. The NDA says I can't talk about
that. Well, I don't have one.
Do you think Bielema would have targeted what's his name? Traylon Burks in the red zone?
Probably, but I don't know. I don't know if Traylon Burks would have come here.
Christian's texting. Good callback, Christian. Thank you for doing your homework. This is for you, Greg. Pretty sure Bielema beat Arkansas with Felix Jones, Darren McFadden, and Peyton Hillis.
Yeah.
In fact, on the first play of the game, Big Ten speed tracked down Darren McFadden from behind. Tracked him down. Ran him down.
Did those 3 win? They didn't win a bowl game at Arkansas. They didn't win a bowl game.
Who? Under Bielema?
McFadden, Jones, and Hillis. They didn't win a bowl game.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because they went in 04 and 05, they led losing seasons. In 06, they lost in the Capital One Bowl. In 07, they lost the Cotton Bowl to
House.
Gary Temple and
who did win a bowl game? Tim Tebow.
Tony Temple. Sorry. Gary Pinkel, the coach. Tony Temple, who ran for 700 yards against an Arkansas
705. But yes. And 18 touchdowns.
A Cotton Bowl record. It still stands today.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt. We're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, your headquarters for all things Razorback.
From clothing items like Nike, Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many more,
to a wide range of home, office, and fan cave decorations.
We even have furniture, a pool table, stuff for the yard, garden, and too much other stuff to mention.
So no matter if you're headed to the game or watching from your living room, stop by the Stadium Shop at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. That's 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Or stop by the Interweb store at shoponrazorback.com.
Whoa, that's a first, Dad. You actually got it right. How'd you do that?
Well, I use that Googleator thing.
And we're back.
Anyway, that was shoponrazorback.com.
The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, and I have a plaque to prove it.
Folks, it just does not get more Razorback than us. Go Hogs!
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Razorback fans, gearing up for game day? Let Rudy's Country Store Barbecue in Fayetteville handle the food so you can focus on the fun. Rudy's group meals are perfect for tailgates, game day parties, and any hog wild get-together with your choice of 3 oak smoked meats, 3 signature sides, and all the fixins. They'll even throw in the tablecloth. Just order online at rudys.com or give them a call. With just 24 hours notice, Rudy's takes the stress out of last-minute plans. That's real Texas barbecue, the Rudy's way.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-555-2085. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-555-2085. That's 800-555-2085. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-555-2085.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You do your best to prepare for life's what-ifs. Having the right insurance agent matters. Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre is here to help you understand your coverage options and make sure you're protected where it counts. Whether it's home, life, commercial insurance, Nathan provides personalized service. Call Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre today at 479-282-1688.
We are farmers.
Underwritten by farmers, truck or fire insurance, exchanges, or affiliate products not available in every state.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Look for partly sunny skies today in northwest Arkansas. We've got a 40% chance of seeing a shower or storm today. Not looking for a lot of widespread severe weather, but some of the stronger storms could drop some locally heavy rain. Highs today are going to be in the mid-80s. Tomorrow, a few pop-ups during the heat of the day. Otherwise, we're going to look at a sunnier and hotter rest of the work week. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Continue here a quarterly hour on Ruscin and Zach. All right. That's enough sports for maybe today.
We're done? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're going to play some of that stuff, but I mean, other than that. So, this may be of note to you. Researchers have figured out a way to cool your home down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have your attention?
Yeah, you got my attention now.
A researcher in Britain has found if you cover your home's windows in yogurt, you can cool your home by 6 degrees. Yogurt. Just your
what
supermarket
kind?
Greek yogurt.
What Greek yogurt? Okay.
Fat percentage of at least 10%.
Huh.
Wouldn't you put it all over the windows? It reflects some of the solar radiation.
Wouldn't your house smell bad?
Maybe you do it outside. I don't know.
Okay.
Talk about some idiots.
It can be applied from the outside and painted on with one of those paint roller things.
Yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Yeah. No. No.
Supposedly, yogurt smells for 30 seconds when drying, but as soon as it dries, the smell disappears.
Yogurt.
And the bugs come a-running.
Correct. What if I could cool your home by 6 degrees?
I would,
and it wouldn't cost you a lot of money.
Bring it right now down to 85.
Okay,
I'm excited
all right.
about that.
Well, that's better than at 91.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
So,
yeah,
one guy just stole everything?
Derek, it's complicated.
What happened
It's
there?
a complicated story.
I've been hearing bits and pieces of this all
So,
day.
I'll just say that my home arrangement is apparently, as I found out, I own the structure. I do not own the, we'll call them the condiments.
Okay.
And one of the condiments, the air conditioner, needed to be replaced. And I had a friend of mine come out and look at this thing. And I said, hey, without taking it apart, just give me a quick, because I don't know anything about it. So when they come over and start to feed me their lines of BS, I can go, no, and, shoot down all their theories. So for 2 weeks, I've been fighting this battle to get somebody to come out and swap out my unit because I need a new one. And then I will own that particular unit. Saturday, I am told that there is a gentleman who's going to come and do this. And I'm like, all right, cool. 7:50, I get a text. Hey, when can I come over? I'm like, I'm sitting here now. Now, kids got games, so this is great for me. I'm like, this 3-hour project, tops. Come in, and he was like, oh yeah, this is not a big deal. Going to do this, and this. All right, so I go to the games, come back, and my air conditioning unit's gone. I'm like, huh? Like that? No, that's not the way it was supposed to go.
Gone.
Gone.
There's just an empty pad out there.
Gone. And the air's off. So
there's no machinery.
So now I start texting around. I'm like, hey, where's my unit? Dead silence. Dead silence. Finally get a hold of somebody on Sunday. The house, it was warm this weekend. It was not super warm, but it was warm. The house got up to like 85, 88 degrees upstairs. It's hot. Finally get a hold of somebody. We're coming out Monday morning. I'm like, okay, sure. So I come in here and I take moms to the airport and do all of that stuff, and I come back and sure as bleep, I come back, just got up and left everything. I'm without the old AC right now, and I have to go through the proper channels to make this thing work, and I am about at the end of my rope with that. It's been great. I just shout out. It's been awesome. Just awesome. On top of that,
is this going to take 90 days like it did to get air here back in 2021?
I'm 14 deep right now, so yeah, maybe. Also, shout out XNA and Delta Airlines. So my parents were coming in on Friday, and boy, Delta could not be worse at their job.
I told you.
They are one of the worst airlines on this planet. They could not be worse. They had now when we checked in, my mom's plane was sitting in Atlanta, which we were excited about. Then we realized I had to go to Chattanooga.
Yes.
Well, it got to Chattanooga and it just stopped there. They just stopped. Okay. My mom ultimately winds up spending the night at the Atlanta airport because she wants to come see her granddaughter. My father says, "Bleep it." And he gets on a plane and goes home. Yeah, it was awesome. It was shout out Delta Airlines. I didn't know this, but XNA closes at 1 a.m.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I didn't know that because they had an estimated time of arrival 12:57. XNA shut it down. Yeah, we're not going to be here.
But that's not 1 a.m.
I know.
Oh,
I know. Yeah, I had a great weekend. Really great weekend.
I went to the ball game Friday.
How was it?
Had a funnel cake.
Funnel cakes are never bad. Funnel cakes are never ever bad.
Growling chicken weekend.
Yeah. Oh, did you get a growling chicken's hat?
No, I've got an original one.
Okay,
I don't want a new one. Yeah. I've already bought a hat this year. I don't need to buy another one. Actually,
okay.
I think I bought 2 this year, so I don't need to buy.
You.
I'm done buying hats.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, they're very expensive, and I need to, I need to not do that anymore. Miserable Jerk said you could have had a bunking party at my house. Yeah, for now the air works at my house.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Upstairs, put that whatever you want.
Yeah,
I don't have a bed up there to put together, but I mean you can sleep on the floor or something.
The thing, my mom was like, "You got to calm down. You got to calm down." I'm like, "No, I don't." Like, if I have to chase you around to give you money, you're not a good business. You are one of the worst business models ever. If I have to chase you to try and get answers for something that you stole from me, you're not a good business.
I don't understand why there are people in the service business who make it difficult for you to give them
I don't
money.
know. I was actually
I find that hard to
absolutely
understand.
floored at the incompetence that was running through the chain of command. It was alarming. Because I know that if we ran a business like that, we'd be out of business.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it was.
So you came here for the air
I
conditioning.
really am. That's the only
not
reason I'm
to
here
do the
today.
show.
I walked in, I was like, oh, it's nice in here. Really, really nice in here.
Very nice.
Car Chase Guy says, I'm calmer about the AC thing than I was about YouTube. Well, I'm in AC right now.
Yeah.
There is allegedly a plan in place to get this up and running today.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Of course, I've been told this every day for 2 weeks.
Right.
So I'm cautiously optimistic.
Right. Greg is going to home and sit in air conditioning and have a cold beverage.
Shut up, Greg.
Oh, man.
Shut up.
Well, try the yogurt thing.
Yeah, I think I'm
somebody
gonna have to.
texted in earlier, I don't have yogurt, I have cottage cheese. Will that work?
Yeah,
Probably not.
Yeah, run it. Just see what happens. Just put it on a window and see if it's
It's
cooler
only
behind
been
it.
tested with yogurt, so I don't know.
Yeah, think about what it's going to do for my electric bill. No.
As long as there isn't a heavy rain, you're good. And it's simple to wash off with cloth and water.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to do the yogurt thing.
Okay, all right. Well,
I think that's
here I am giving
No,
you.
no. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that's for me.
I'm from the government and I'm here to help, and you don't want to help. All right, fine.
And about a half hour ago, it was raining pretty good over.
You'd have to reapply.
Yeah. Jump don't want to help. Jump don't get to help.
Okay. Let's see here. You can probably not read that one right now. Let's go to this one.
Yeah.
Our SEC Media Days coverage from Digital Drive in Atlanta is presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, the largest and best Razorback shop south of the North Pole. ShopOnRazorback.com. They got the Nike sideline stuff there and jerseys and all that. ShopOnRazorback.com. And by the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, your number one real estate team in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. But it's time to buy or sell. Go to LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. All right, we'll come back and do more, or maybe we won't. I don't know, depending on what time you're listening. Yeah, we may do the home run derby coming up. I don't know. Stand by.
It's Monday, July 14th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. The Arkansas National Guard is staying longer in Texas to assist in flood recovery. Officials say due to the scope of the natural disaster and the need from the state of Texas, they were asked to stay another week. Sheepdog Impact Assistance also sending more help to Texas over the weekend. The organization says it's focusing its efforts in the north central part of the state. We have a link to the many charities helping Texas flood victims. It's on our website, 4029tv.com. Today, classes begin at the Alice Walton School of Medicine. The 154,000 square foot facility is located near Crystal Bridges in Bentonville. 4 Diamond Hogs drafted on day 1 of the MLB draft. We have details on our website, 4029tv.com. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, make it unforgettable with the best cuts in town from Richard's Country Meat Market. From the sizzle of bacon wrap fillets to the bold flavor of gourmet burgers, juicy steaks, and ready-to-grill kebabs, Richard's is your go-to for a summer full of flavor. Planning to cook out? Skip the stress and call ahead for curbside pickup at 443-0000. Only the best goes on your grill. So get it from Richard's Country Meat Market. 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville. And online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan.
Call my friend JT Finley at 479-521-4220.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 47 days. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruscin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
We are back on the program. ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app. Brought to you by Taco Bell. I understand some of you are having difficulty hearing us today. This is all 110% out of our control. Yes. Thank you for letting us know about it. We have no way of fixing it. It's not in this building. So
this building's running like a Swiss car.
Don't jinx it.
It is. I mean, right now, as we sit here, nothing can be finer.
Nothing
at
all.
Except not being here. That would be fine.
That's right.
I would take that.
Well, if you weren't here, you'd be sweating.
That's true. Yes, I would. You're right. Let's work.
We have an advantage because we have air conditioning.
Yeah,
right.
good air conditioning. It was 65 in here when we walked in. That's
right,
like elite level air conditioning.
Right. Hey, bro, a lot of people on the text line are blaming Ty. You can take out those grievances when he joins us live from Atlanta in an hour here on Ruscin and Zach.
All right,
and
so
we will cover all of the fake media controversies that have been conjured up at SEC Media
I
Days.
have a live report from the rack room where they are assessing the situation. Do you want that?
Yeah, the rack room. For those that don't know, is where all the guts of the equipment is.
Yeah, this is on the spot reporting. Christian has texted.
Yeah.
He says for whatever reason they decided to change up the internet today.
Good plan. Who's they?
I don't know. What does change up the internet mean? Did we go from 10W40 to 10W30?
Yeah.
The car just doesn't like it.
Went down to 87
Phil, you're our
octane.
tech guy. What does change up the internet mean?
Switching services, and the new one sucks.
We didn't switch services though.
Well, they switched something.
Yeah, he's saying the internet's being changed. Okay.
Well, no, I mean the internet's the
I'm
internet.
with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
I understand what you're saying.
Huh.
How you get there is
Right.
matters.
Yeah, that's live on the spot reporting from the rack room.
What if the new company is like a client, and when we just said they suck? Well, that's not very good, is it?
No,
that's a
that'd be
problem,
bad.
isn't it?
That'd be bad.
So maybe they're great, and we're just maybe
Maybe
our
it's us.
stuff works.
Yeah, maybe it's us.
work.
Well,
I mean, we got this equipment from the Soviet Union. You would think it would be
first of all,
last a
we
long
didn't get
time.
it from the Soviet Union. We got it from Poland.
Oh,
It's Cold War Poland is where we got this
okay,
stuff.
all right. My bad.
And we paid retail for it. So we're gonna ride it right till it just blows up.
Jesse says Rack Room is a great name for a strip club. Thank you, Jesse.
It actually is.
It's very good.
Bailey,
Why didn't anybody think of that all yet?
Bailey section. Randy, what's the internet? Yeah, the Rack Room is a good name for a strip club. Yeah,
It really is. We'll talk to Ty about all of the foolishness going on in Atlanta coming up here.
Yeah, when's karaoke night?
They
all live for that.
How the SEC thinks it's better than everybody else, and it really isn't. So we'll and the AD taking on water. Nick
Tough
Saban
week.
may or may not coach again. That's according to Greg
What?
McElroy. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? McElroy didn't know anything. He's a bum. God, that guy just likes to. He's Danny Cannell light. He just likes to say stuff because it creates a stir.
Oh man.
Buddha from Salem says the Rack Room sounds like the affordable strip club in Atlanta.
Oh, the media
Yeah,
could
the
afford
media
that
can go
one.
to,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right, yeah.
All right, they're not going to Magic City. Bill, are you familiar with Magic City?
I have never been to Atlanta.
We I think it was during the pandemic, discovered Magic City.
Well, what happened was,
Is that the Harden place?
Yes.
well, maybe that's it. He was in Houston where they retired his jersey.
Oh, I'm sure he's been to Magic
Well, I'm
City.
sure he's been to Magic City. But Magic City, apparently, in addition to being a business where you can watch naked women dance for money, apparently the wings are really good.
Really good.
And
Like,
we learned about
really
Magic City because in the bubble in Orlando, players were trying to get Magic City wings delivered into the bubble.
That's how we found out about
and then breaking protocol and all this.
Did a deep dive on Magic City and have become very impressed.
Right.
It is apparently the place to go when you're
For
in
wings and naked
Yes.
women in the Atlanta proper area. Yes, that's
Well,
right.
let's be honest. Is there anything else that you need? I say no.
Yeah.
But that is that's the great Magic City. Now, Rack Room is probably more the SEC media
That's
member
right,
stuff because you've got to write that off.
Right.
And you got to try and expense that stuff.
By the way, here's another. I heard this today, and you'll hear this when we play the Brian Kelly clip, whenever that is.
My family.
Yeah, me and my family. I also have a story on America's favorite accent that you.
Oh, good.
Kind of applies to that.
Now, is it like within the borders, or are we going outside? Because I'll do a lot of things for a British accent.
So apparently, yesterday, on an elevator at the hotel, Brian Kelly ran into Tom Murphy from the Democrat
really?
Gazette.
Okay. All right.
And he
They're
was
about the
asking
same height.
He was asking about like where to go, and Tom Murphy didn't know where to go, and Brian Kelly got lost for like an hour in the Omni.
That sounds
hotel.
right.
Couldn't find where he's going.
That's your coach, Tiger Bait. That's your guy.
So
You know who
maybe
would
he
get
gave
lost
him,
in the lobby? Marcus Freeman.
maybe he gave him bad intel on purpose. I don't know, but that he got lost yesterday, and in the question today, Tom Murphy apologized for leading Brian Kelly to get lost in the Omni Hotel for an hour yesterday. It's these aren't these just riveting stories from
Well,
media
I
days?
mean, this
God
is, but this
almighty,
is why you go.
it's so
is
exciting
to bump into to Brian Kelly.
How about that, man.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm not there for that.
Maybe Magic City, the media gets meals. Maybe Magic City will cater one of the media meals, like tonight.
Oh
for dinner.
man, wouldn't that be great?
We'll ask Ty about that. We'll see. He's there, boots on the ground.
He wouldn't know what to do at Magic City.
I mean,
he would not have a clue.
He's there, Crocs on the ground. We'll ask him.
Hey, dudes on the ground.
Hey,
yeah.
That's right. Anyway, there's the thing about Nick Saban today is wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny? Let's walk down imagination lane for a moment. Saban does want to coach again.
He's not coaching again.
And he coaches here.
No.
And Hunter Yurachek walks down Dixon Street with no shirt on, just double birding. I hired Khaled Saban. Please follow
Saban. First of all, Saban is not coaching again. But if he did, he's not walking into a complete rebuild. He's going to a place that's ready to go. A Clemson. Pick somebody at the top of the rankings whose coach just walks away, retires, whatever. That's the only job he would be interested in. He's not here for a 10-year rebuild up here. No chance.
I don't know. 73 is the new 63.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe he's got some time left.
Cody says he bumped into Jeff Long today at Sam's.
Wow.
Ben?
The club, not the furniture store, we should specify. Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
That's right. Yes, here you go. Sports Bob. Saban could replace Pittman. There you go.
Don't do this to
Then
yourself.
You can't get mad at the AD, can you?
Don't.
Well, they're either getting Saban or John Gruden as the next coach here. That's obvious to everybody.
Well,
that's obviously what they're going to do.
To all the Nudniks, yes, it is completely obvious that John Gruden and Nick Saban.
So who would you rather have, Gruden or Saban? Our lines are open. 877-37.
Oh, God. I wish this bottle was sharp.
How about that? Oh man, but yeah, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? This embattled AD pulls the trick again,
right,
in football this time. Unbelievable.
And pulls Joe Torre out of retirement to replace Van Horn. Oh yeah, can totally see it.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I know your next baseball coach is gonna be.
Yeah.
Put it on the wall of promises.
Oh really? Okay.
Yep. He's an assistant.
Updated this recently?
Well, let's see what's back there. Only old wall of promise.
No.
Yurachek not hiring the next football coach.
Okay. That's
I feel
big.
good about
That's big information.
Yeah. Eli will be gone 380 days from November 7th.
Yeah, he'll be out of there.
You said Arkansas will lose Notre Dame, Arkansas State, or Memphis 2 out of 3.
Fair.
Okay. Sam will never make the CFP. I got that one on there.
I think you're safe
That's
there.
still valid. And this Caleb and Fort Smith wager that if Notre Dame wins the game, he'll homie hop to Notre Dame.
Caleb, I hope you're listening because we are we're in the zone now.
But here's what's going to happen. Money's tight. Costs are being cut everywhere. They're not going to be able to afford Tony Vitello the next time they hire a baseball coach. So here's what they're going to do. This guy was working for Tony Vitello. He's now an assistant somewhere else. He's working his way up. He's going to get a head coaching job, and then he'll be prepared a few years from now to be the next baseball coach. Luke Bonfield. Played for the program, already coaching. There's your winner, Judge. There it is. Luke Bonfield, next head coach of the Razorbacks. There you go. They can't afford Vitello. They're cutting costs everywhere.
Well, I'm not paying him 3.5.
By then they might be.
Well, I mean, Tennessee's going to. First of all, you're paying Van Horn what 1.3, 1.2. You're not tripling your baseball budget to pay him. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Now on the wall of promises. Right. So there it is. There we have it. Miserable Jerk says Magic City got a new theme song. It's called Meat
Between Buns. Meat Between Buns.
I would have thought it would have been
Denver Bill. All beef. Denver Bill.
Or
Coming
Magic
in hot.
City.
Denver Bill.
Walking in the rain.
Denver Bill. It's meat between Denver Bill. Giant waste of time. Denver Bill.
Singing in the rain, not walking
Denver
in the
Bill.
nice
Open defecation.
Walk in the
Bill.
rain.
Bill. Denver Bill. Drawer full of drawers. Denver Bill. Mind your own business. Denver Bill. Championships don't matter. Denver Bill. See-through onesie. Denver Bill. Loaded up with cocaine. Denver Bill. My nugs. Denver Bill. The bigger the guy, Denver Bill. The bigger the Denver Bill. Big pimpin'. Denver Bill. Denver Bill. Denver Bill.
Wow. The whole version.
I love that.
Yes, right. Very good. Oh, man. Diego Pavia getting a lot of attention today, the Vanderbilt quarterback.
Oh, yeah, today.
Yeah. I think I edited this.
I hope so.
We're all going to find out here because I don't know. And, what does it matter at this point? Where did I put this thing? I just don't know.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for the stuff I worked on earlier, and it's.
What did you call it?
I thought I called it. Here it is. All right.
Wow.
Got it.
Wow.
We got it. We got it cool. We're all figured.
Car.
It's hard to find stuff around it. Yeah. Here is Diego Pavia speaking to the SEC Network earlier today.
But when I got to Vanderbilt, people didn't know. They're like, "Oh, this is the SEC."
Mm-hmm.
You were playing in Conference USA last year. Like, get that weak shit out of here. And I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's the same thing." Like, maybe we probably had better talent at New Mexico State than probably here. And I was just thinking in my head, like, man, I got to prove these guys.
Okay. He also wore a tux.
What
black
color?
tie.
Oh,
tux,
he went black tie,
black
tails?
jacket. I don't know about tails.
Spats?
But he was sitting
Top
down,
hat?
but the lining was just the Vanderbilt logo over and over again on the jacket. So
I like that.
So he is
hey man,
he dressed better than Dennis Dodd in a Hawaiian shirt or whatever.
Everybody's undefeated at media days. Shoot your mouth off. Say whatever you need.
That's right. No, that's right. All right. We could pause here.
Okay.
What coach you want to hear from next? I got 3.
What are our choices?
Beamer, Brian Kelly, or Kiffin?
All from this year.
Yes, I think. I'm pretty sure they're from this year.
Oh, let's go. Let's do it alphabetically. Beamer.
All right. They're from Shane Beamer coming up here on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963. What if selling your home could help feed hungry kids in the community at the same time? That's what happens when Jimmy was selling his home in Lowell to move to an assisted living facility. It's an emotional and it's personal, and he needed someone that would handle it with care, and that's what happened with Tara Limbird and the Limbird team. They stepped in, they helped Jimmy prep, price, and position his home perfectly. No gimmicks, no stress. Multiple offers came in, and he sold for more than list price. But here's the best part. The Limbird team didn't just help Jimmy move forward. They also gave back because a portion of the commission went to Samaritan House snack packs, helping feed kids right here in our community. So Jimmy got the results he needed, and local children got the help that they deserve. So if you're thinking about selling, work with a team that not only delivers real results for you, but helping out in the community as well. Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. LimbirdTeam.com. Go there and click on the tab that says you can find out what your home is worth in seconds just by clicking on the Instant Offer Me situation there. You can find out, look up all the info. They got it all there at LimbirdTeam.com. The agent I would trust if I was selling my home. Tara Limbird and the Limbird team. It's all there on LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD, LimbirdTeam.com. The agent I would trust if I was selling my home. Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. Do it. LimbirdTeam.com.
Being a part of the Southeastern Conference, it means more than you might think.
SEC Media Days on ESPN Arkansas is presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, the largest and best Razorback shop south of the North Pole. And by Limbird Real Estate Group, your #1 real estate team in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. This is Ruscin and Zach.
Does that mean I'm an old fart?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Hi, this is Pruitt Tollett with WT Equipment. When it's hay season, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. Premier Forge tools, from mowers to balers, are built tough to perform in the field, backed by support you can count on. At WT Equipment, we help you get the right Premier tools to keep them running strong. Come by and see us at our 8 locations or visit us online, WTEquip.com. Premier, because your hay doesn't wait.
Hog fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt. We're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, your headquarters for all things Razorback.
From clothing items like Nike, Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many more,
to a wide range of home, office, and fan cave decorations.
We even have furniture, a pool table, stuff for the yard, garden, and too much other stuff to mention.
So no matter if you're headed to the game or watching from your living room, stop by the Stadium Shop at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. That's 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 47.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch, big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sacalé, paper mouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box. Now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less. Only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
On Parts and Accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We are back. We are foregoing the news.
Want to hear who the polls were sponsored by?
Save it.
Okay.
We'll get to it. Oh, see, they never go out of style.
No, they never did.
Your green Post-its
And I got
over there.
plenty of time with getting these in.
Yeah.
All right.
4 a day. Usually.
Yeah.
This week we may not get to all of them.
Cool.
But that's okay. You'll be ahead for next week.
Carried away, I'll probably lose the post.
Yeah, that might be. I'm going to secure
That
those somehow.
happens.
All right, it's SEC Media Days, so we got to hear what these people are. We got to hear how dumb these questions are and how dumber the answers are. So here is Shane Beamer. He's the coach at South Carolina. By the way, total downgrade going from Dow Loggins as your offensive coordinator to Mike Shula.
Yeah. That's going to be a tough one.
I don't think Lenore Sellers is going to be a Heisman candidate this year, Zachary.
No. Check the memo. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough.
So here is Shane Beamer today at SEC Media Day.
Hey, Coach, AP Stedham of AP As We See It. Coach, what did your team do well last year, and what would you like to do better this year with your team?
Yeah, I would say we got better as the season went on. I think you always look at a team, how do they improve from week one to the end of the season? And there's no question we all improved as the season went. So that'll be critical to do. We were very opportunistic on defense in regards to taking the ball away and creating turnovers. We need to continue to do that. And then I think for us, it would be a lot that we can be better at. You're always looking at how you can improve, but a couple things. We need to be better at protecting the football offensively, and we'd like to score more touchdowns in the red zone. You look at us, I think we had the same number of trips to the red zone last year that Alabama did, but yet they had, I want to say, 7 more touchdowns than we did. So we need to make sure when we get down there, it's hard to score in this league, as you guys know. When we get down there, we need to make sure we're converting those drives into touchdowns.
Hey, Shane, your 5th SEC Media Days as Carolina's head coach. What would you say is the difference in how this program is perceived from that first year to now this year?
A lot in regards to, I think about this every year coming to this event in 2021 over in Hoover, and there weren't very many expectations for that team. There was a national reporter that week that said the ceiling for our program in 2021 was 2 wins was the ceiling. And now here we are 5 years later, and y'all are having conversations about Lenora Sellers being a Heisman Trophy candidate, and people are talking about this team being a playoff team. And we embrace that, Rick. We embrace the expectations, but it's certainly changed in regards to how we're seen. There's more attention on us and more people that want to talk about South Carolina football than what there was in 2021. But we're also very respectful and very cognizant of the fact that it's truly year to year. Every season's a new season. We've come a long way since 2021, but we're not slowing down by any stretch of the imagination, and understanding that we did a lot in 24, but 25 is a new year, And regardless of what people are saying about us or how we're perceived, we ultimately have to go play and coach good football, and that's what we're trying to do.
David Cloninger, Post and Courier. Shane, DQ Smith is here with you today. How rare is it to have a 4-year starter, to have him all that time and for the guy to start for all 4 years and play at a high level?
Yeah, certainly rare in today's time, for sure, because of the portal, you don't see a lot of that. But that's why I love, DQ's story, David, and from covering us regularly. I mean, the guy's a high school quarterback that I think Georgia Southern was the only school that we had to beat for him. It shows how smart we are as coaches. We were actually initially having conversations with him about gray shirting, which I don't even know if you still do that, where you don't even come the fall of your freshman year. You come the following January as well, because we weren't quite sure he was going to be ready to play for us or that we'd have a scholarship. Not only, thank God, did we not do that, we brought him in, and then by game 3, he's starting for us. I think his first start ever was against Georgia in 2022 as well. And then to see how he has just continued to grow on and off the field, super proud of him, love what he's about. And it's a great testament to, one, the development in our program, but you don't hear those stories much more anymore. You hear about the 5-star recruits that come and get a lot of money and go play 3 years and go to the NFL. Here's a guy that played high school quarterback, got no money to come to South Carolina, and has played his butt off for his career, has gotten better, is a leader on our team, and is now here in Atlanta for SEC Media Day.
Dick Cox with Indy Sports, Cox Sports Broadcasting. Coach, you are a special teams guru. How do you feel going into the season having to replace everybody on your special teams?
Not very good, to be honest. In all my years of coaching, Dick, and I don't think, and I'm going to say this downstairs or wherever the main media room is later, but I don't think in all my years of coaching I've ever been a part of a team where you have to replace literally every key special teams component from the year before. Our punter, our kicker, our long snapper, our holder, our kickoff returner, and our punt returner are all going to be new as well. And we've got some guys that have done it return kicks wise, whether it be Nick Harbor or Jalen Kilgore, but not primarily. So it's concerning, but I like the young guys that we have. There's no question about it. The guys that we have in those roles, we've got some guys that have kind of waited their turn behind our previous specialists. We've got some guys that we've brought in as well that we have high expectations for. So that's what's exciting and cool about coaching is guys leave, and now you get a chance to develop the next guy. And that's what we're doing. Joe DiCamillo's leading our special teams. It's a big challenge for us, but something that we've been hard at work on since January and eager to, get those guys out there and get them going.
Trevor Denton, Wade 31. Right after that Alabama game is when you guys go on that winning streak to close out the regular season. How did that Alabama game kind of change the trajectory of your 2024 season?
Yeah, I think it's a couple things. One, we need to plan better. Y'all got me in here at the same time. Commissioner Sankey's doing his remarks. No wonder. That's a full room. Appreciate the local guys being here as well. I would say a couple things. One, that was Lenoris continuing to just take the next step after that game. The Ole Miss game, I think, was the week before, and that was game 5. And the Ole Miss game was the first SEC game that Lenoris had played in its entirety because he missed the second half of the LSU game and he missed part of the first half of the Kentucky game with an injury. So he was a young quarterback that was going to continue to get better. He did a lot of really good things in Tuscaloosa that day. So he took another step and continued to get better. But I'd say the other thing would just be us as a team at that point. There was a lot of frustration, and in that locker room after that game, there was very much a feeling of enough's enough. Like, we're tired of this feeling. And we came back in. I met with some of the leaders on our team, like I always do, the following week, and they sat in the staff room where we meet, and I'll never forget Debo Williams, our starting linebacker, saying, I asked him, like, hey, what's on y'all's minds and what's your thoughts? And they said, we're winning out. We ain't losing a game the rest of the season. And it gives me chills thinking about it. And that's what we did. So it was the leadership on our team just saying, we're tired of this and enough's enough. And then us as a team, particularly our young quarterback, just continuing to get better.
you've mentioned from a return standpoint, want to see a little bit more in that aspect. What have you seen, or when you look back to last year, how would you evaluate how y'all performed there, and how have you seen that kind of continue to improve in the
On which unit? I'm sorry.
From a return standpoint.
We got to get better. Sorry, it was Brian Kelly. He was introducing. Now I see Coach Kelly up there. We got to get better. We weren't good enough in the return game to answer the first question about where to improve. We need to be better at returning kicks. We've been very opportunistic on special teams, at blocking kicks since I've been the head coach. We've got to be better in the return game. Part of that is scheme. Part of that is personnel. We've tried to address both of them without a doubt, but feel like we will be. And it's hard to drive the ball long distances in this league against the defenses that you play. So the special teams aspect of it has got to be a big part of that. And that's covering kicks, but that's also returning kicks. And it's been a point of emphasis for us, and confident we'll be better this upcoming season.
Coach Carson Field, Sooners on SI. You used to coach at OU for a couple of years on their staff. OU makes their first trip to Columbia this year. What makes the atmosphere at Williams-Brice so tough and unique from others in college football?
Our fans, because I think our fans are unique compared to other fans. They're loud, they're passionate, they're loyal. It doesn't matter who you're playing. They are a true advantage. Playing a non-conference FCS team or a big-time SEC game, they're going to be the same, and that's unique compared to other places that I've been. But that'll be an awesome trip. I know a lot of Oklahoma fans are excited about that one. I've heard from a lot of them trying to plan their weekends in their weekend in South Carolina, but that's what they can expect. And I know our fan base, they'll be excited for every home game this year, but they're really excited about Oklahoma and a new team coming to Columbia as well.
Hey, Shane. Saw you on SEC Network 10 minutes ago and kind of got a little fired up about, Paul's question of the SEC title was actually doable. Do you feel like you guys, regardless of the hype, are still viewed as underdogs in this conference?
Sure, I do. I think, we have to earn our respect, and we've got to do it consistently. And when the rankings or predictions come out this week, the normal schools are going to be probably right up there at the top. And when I say the normal ones, the ones that have been picked near the top for pretty much the last 20 years in the SEC in a lot of ways. So we've certainly got to earn our respect. But my point to Paul and my point to anyone is we've shown we can do it. And I made this, I told him, and I made the example on set was, and I didn't get to say it at the end, but 2010 was my last season working at South Carolina as an assistant. In that season, we played for the SEC championship, and we beat Georgia. We beat Florida. We beat Tennessee. We beat Clemson. We beat Alabama when they were number one in the country. And the resources that we have in Columbia now on and off the field are so much better than what we had in 2010. Now I get it. The league is different and all those teams have different coaches and they're in a different place as well. But in this league, if you show you're one of the best teams, which we've beaten so many of the best teams in this league. There's teams that we haven't, but as you continue to recruit and continue to develop, yeah, absolutely, it's attainable. And I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was, Jordan. I didn't come here to go 7-5 every year. I came to South Carolina to compete for championships, and we're there, and we're continuing to develop and get better as well.
Jared Bates, WNSP, Mobile, Alabama. Coach, you'll be right back here in Atlanta at the end of August, playing in the Aflac kickoff game against an opponent in Virginia Tech, a school that has meant a lot to your life. What does that game and that matchup mean to you personally?
Personally, it'll be certainly unique playing a school that you've spent so much of your life at. And I've played schools that I used to coach at. I've played against Mississippi State, and I've played against Georgia Tech, and I've played against Georgia, and I've played against Tennessee, and I've played against Oklahoma. Those are all places that I've coached, but this one's different because it's literally, there's a statue of my dad outside the stadium. So it's different from that standpoint. I got great memories. So it'll be it's probably even more intense because it's game one, because there's going to be so much buildup. There already is, and there will continue to be leading up to that game. But at the end of the day, it's about the players on the field. That's what it's about. And we need to make sure that we are prepared to go play really well against a talented, Virginia Tech team that we know that they're going to be playing really well. They'll play really well against us, and make sure that we're not some of those teams. All you have to do is look around college football every year, and there's always a handful of teams that all summer long they listen to how great they're going to be and what their season's going to be. Then they go out week one, they get absolutely smacked in the face. I mean, there's examples of that every year in college football. There was last year. So we need to make sure that, we prepare the right way and get ready to go play and coach really well against a good Virginia Tech team.
It's another question about going against Virginia Tech. We know how you wear your emotions on your sleeves sometimes. How are you going to be, or just give us a preview of what your emotions are going to be like, and how are you going to keep them in check, so to speak?
I think they'll be fine. In so many ways, Virginia Tech is still very special to me, Rick. But, I've been back to Blacksburg one time in the last, 7 years, and you say, man, you're an awful son. You don't go see your parents in Blacksburg, but they're always in Columbia. And I've got great memories in Blacksburg, but it's not like I, live and die with Virginia Tech football every Saturday and things like that as well. But there are so many great memories. So I'm sure, as pregame, before the game starts, and you hear fight songs that and you hear cheers and you see people there, because there's a lot of people on that staff, not just my dad obviously doesn't coach there anymore, but there's a lot of people on that staff that I have relationships with, either coached me in college or teammates of mine and Torian Gray in college as well. So it'll be different from that standpoint, but I'll be honest with you, and I may be wrong, but I think I'll be so focused on just game ones, because game ones, and y'all have heard me say this before that cover us regularly, they're really, really hard because there's just so much unknown, because we're not to get on the soapbox again, but we're the only sport in the world that doesn't get to have like a preseason game or a scrimmage or an exhibition game at any level against another team. So we have a month of practicing against ourselves, and then you go play for real. And it counts. We don't get any kind of practice game. Not to mention, because of roster turnover in college football, every year is just completely different, and you don't know a lot about the team. And Virginia Tech will be a challenge because they've got a new offensive coordinator that wasn't even in college football last year. They've got a new defensive coordinator that wasn't in college football last year. So it's a lot of unknown. What will they be doing schematically? They've got a lot of new personnel. So I would honestly, I'm not trying to dodge a question, but I really think I'll be more focused on that, because game ones are really tough. You saw that last year with Old Dominion, and thinking about, doing all the things in the month of August to make sure we're at our best on that Sunday when we're back here in 48 days as well. But it'll be exciting, but I'll be glad when it's over. I'll be honest with you.
And it is over. That's Shane Beamer earlier today at SEC Media Days in Atlanta. Our live coverage in Atlanta is presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, the largest and best Razorback shop south of the North Pole, shoponrazorback.com, and by the Limber Real Estate Group. Number one real estate team in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, LimbirdTeam.com, LIMBIRD. More on the way coming up. Stay where you are.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
What is this, OnlyFans for bored people? Pretty much.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit BellaVistaPOA.com/things to do/dining for details.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Call my friend JT Finley at 479-521-4220.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify.
The summer sales drive continues at Rath Mitsubishi with thousands in savings off retail value on new and road-ready certified pre-owned cars. Come experience the all-new 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander with available Yamaha premium sound, super all-wheel control, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Right now, qualified buyers can get $2,000 in customer cash rebates on a 25 Outlander or rates as low as 2.99% for 60 months. Just another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, we've seen some hit-and-miss showers and storms out there today. Still could have a few spotty showers tonight, though less activity for us. And very humid, certainly, tonight. Lows dropping to around 70. As we go into our Tuesday, now, more spotty shower and thunderstorm development certainly possible for us. Not nearly as much as today. A little bit warmer because of that. Highs mid-upper 80s. And with even less chances for our Wednesday, though still possible. Highs will be back up around 90. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Ruscin and Zach shows been streamed to 159 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, one chain of unincorporated islands yesterday. Streamed in St. Pie, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I don't know why somebody was, but they were.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He lost the rest of it.
I did.
Oh, no. That's how it ends.
Hang on. No. Oh, you can stream it too. It's hitthatline.com. If you got one of them Google Play, Alexa things, just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas, and we'll send Bill over. Or you can get us, and believe me, it's running like a North Korean car today. The Hit That Line Now app. Right. I'm being told from the
like
rack room.
Pakistani card.
Right. Yeah. I am being told we have live information from the rack room.
18 to enter, 21 to get drunk at the rack room.
Drink special Saturday night.
Attention members and guests.
Yeah, there it is. I'm being told that it is a router issue.
The old.
That's right.
Is that a nickname for the stage at the rack room? Is the router?
I don't know.
Now on the main router, please give it up.
That's a terrific name.
Cinnamon now. How about some greenery for the scenery, fellas? Come on.
Greenery.
I swear to you, this is true. I once worked the morning show.
Greenery for the scenery.
I swear to you, this is true. I don't know if I've told you this. Maybe I have.
A strip club in the morning show?
No. So I worked on my first job was on the morning show and like run the camera, the prompter, stuff like that. I worked with the guy for a while. He would come in from the club and do the morning.
Wow.
He was the announcer at the club.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I got greenery from the scenery. He told me that.
What else did you get while you were there? Anything you have to take a shot for?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe a pill?
But he would work at the club and then, I don't know, do what for 2-3 hours and then come in and
Probably
run
take a
camera
nap.
on the morning show. Yeah. Well, sometimes he would take a nap while he was running the teleprompter.
Well, yeah, that's
and Neely
probably.
Jones would throw pins at him from the news desk. That was exciting. But
some greenery for the scenery.
That's right.
Okay. It's good to know.
That's right.
That's the
line of the week already.
Yeah, it is. JT wants to know, has anyone tried unplugging it and plugging the router back in? Christian is doing that right now.
Here's Diamond. Diamond now on the main stage here at the rack room.
Why are they all?
I love that we've turned the room with the equipment into a strip club here on Ruscin.
That's terrible. Why?
Awesome.
Why is there no strip? All right, welcome to the stage, Beth. There's nothing like that. It's Cinnamon, Mercedes. You know,
she's a middle-aged mom of two.
Bill, if you were going to be a stripper, what would be your stripper name?
I don't know. I'm not going to say.
I didn't know I was going to say
Billy Surf.
Billy Surf. Of course it would.
Sure.
Take your hat off. Is your hair a different color? Are you doing something with it today? Look at that. Look at his hair.
Hold on. I can't see it on camera. I got to get rid of the graphic real fast. Hold on. How do
It's
I do that?
urine yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it. Is it darker?
No. But the lighting is bad.
No. I've looked at it in each room.
It looks
It's
yellow.
very Lou Holtz-ish.
Lou Holtz?
I'm just saying. I mean, it's fine. I'm glad it's still colored. I mean, you still got you got the gray underneath, but
I got the gray's mostly on the sides.
You wearing a system?
What exactly does that mean?
Well, like a hair plug system.
No.
Are you sure? Because I mean, it is
No. A system is a rug.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Plugs are plugs.
Take your hat off again. He's got the ring around the collar gray.
You got the Joe Buck plugs?
Look, he's got the gray on the sides.
But it's been like that for like 5 years.
Yeah, that's a system.
It's not a
My
system.
toupee dart's going off.
No.
You don't think so?
No. Do you know how painful it is to get the plugs, the hair plugs? You know?
Now,
you bleed a lot.
Yeah.
You know that? Yeah.
Russell says you're leaning into that kayak life by dyeing your hair.
I'm not dying.
No, he's not dyeing his hair. I don't think. It looks the same. I don't know.
Did you put her in the water this weekend?
Well, I mean, by going outside on Saturday when it was when
not
Noah
what I
was floating by, yes.
So you've been in this thing once.
Correct.
On the 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
For about a half an hour.
Ish.
You know how much this thing is? I saw him today when I went to the store.
Yeah,
I had
they're not
to buy a toothbrush replacement heads. So I had to go to the store.
What?
My electric toothbrush. The heads wear out. You have to put new ones on.
Oh, excuse us.
Yeah.
You know, those of us that still brush our teeth the old-fashioned way.
Well, enjoy your cavities then. Me and my household, we're not going to do it that way.
Ryan says the rack room's pole is called the conduit.
The tower.
What a great name for a strip club.
It is pretty good.
It's not bad.
It is pretty good. Yeah. That was a great thunderstorm on Saturday. A great thunderstorm. And I'll tell you why.
Please tell me.
Not not severe. A lot of lightning to look at.
Right.
Good steady
Good
rain.
Okay.
That's a good summer thunderstorm right there on Saturday.
Okay.
That I saw.
Dirty Drawers wants to know, Bill, how long until the kayak is on Facebook Marketplace?
It's going to be a while.
You sure?
Yeah.
Now you're just going to hold on to it just to be stubborn, or are you actually just going to sell it?
No, I'm gonna start using it more.
How often
When?
do you
December?
How often do you have to use something like that to offset the to feel like you're getting your money?
Okay, let's put this a different way.
Okay.
I knew somebody a couple of years ago who went out and bought coloring books because he thought that was going to
son
be
of a gun. How dare you?
That was going to be the thing that
We were all doing crazy crap, man. It was the 2020s.
Just out of curiosity, how many times do you think this friend, used his coloring books?
Couple times.
Couple times.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Those were gifts, by the way. I didn't buy anything.
Okay.
That's right.
Hmm.
Okay. We're going to talk to Ty coming up here.
Yeah.
From our radio or digital drive. They don't call it Radio Row anymore.
No.
That's offensive to radios. So they call it digital drive. And everybody's doing I can't imagine what this looks like now. Because in the old days, it'd just be a couple rows of tables, and you'd have varying degrees of meatball radio people, like either setting up equipment or doing shows and yelling and talking about potato chips or whatever. Well, whoever sponsored the trip, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But now everybody's got like a kit, and there's like lights everywhere and cameras and tablets, and it's all.
Yeah, we noticed that we were at the gun show, the national championship.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a guy over there that had like the whole setup.
Yeah.
And like we felt very underprepared.
Yeah, we didn't have a light kit.
No,
we looked bad on camera. He looked good on camera. He had lights. We didn't have lights. All right. So we'll talk to him coming up here in a little bit.
Yeah.
We are. I will just say we're looking at adding a fourth person to this show. We're trying to figure out a way to make the money work and get Joy Taylor.
She's available.
She is available as of
Got
today.
fired today.
Yes. So we're trying to make that work. I think that would be. I think the texters would enjoy that. Zach,
Bill, are you down with that? I'm down with that.
I'd be okay with it.
I think we're all okay with that. All right.
The only question is, where would she sit in here? That's
all right.
No, you can't do that. That's an HR violation waiting to happen.
Oh, is
right
it?
there.
I'm an HR violation.
Well, that is also true. Anyway, we're working on making the math on all
We're
that.
doing
So,
the shell game here.
so just bear with us. We'll see if we can make that happen. I read here. All right, we'll be back and talk to Ty in a moment. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app, and you can make a little wager on your favorite sporting event, which tonight there is one, the Home Run Derby. That's it. That's the list. Maybe it's a good time to look at some of the football futures stuff. NFL, college, it's all there on the Bet Saracen app. Because your mind is free of watching all these other games. You can just focus on one thing tonight. Go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen, or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or betsaracen.com. We'll continue after this.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. A Bella Vista woman died when police say her car left the road and hit a tree. Officers say the 73-year-old woman may have had a medical emergency while driving. The crash happened near Cambeck Lane and Trafalgar Road late Thursday night. Well, scattered showers and thunderstorms are moving through parts of the area on this Monday. Temperatures are topping out in the mid-80s in most places. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is timing out a drier and hotter pattern tonight on 4029 News. And the Alice L. Walton School of Medicine had its very first classes today. The school is located just east of the Crystal Bridges Museum, which was also founded by Walton. The school's 154,000 square foot facility will house a 4-year MD program. For news anytime, log on to 4029tv.com. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late breaking update.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Get ready, Northwest Arkansas. The Cowboys and the Bucking Bulls of the PBR are coming back. It's the ABC Supply Company's Bucking in the Ozarks, presented by Pickett Construction. Don't miss 2 big nights of the toughest sport on dirt as the Cowboys of the PBR go head-to-head against the rankest, meanest, wildest Bucking Bulls on earth. July 18th and 19th, 8 p.m. nightly at the Parsons Stadium in Springdale, Arkansas. Buy your tickets now at RodeoTheOzarks.com. So hang on tight. The PBR is coming back to Springdale, Arkansas.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high-performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Summer's heating up and accidents don't take a vacation. Whether it's a fender bender on a road trip or hail damage from a recent storm, you need a collision repair team you can trust. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned for over 40 years and proudly holds iCar Gold Class certification, ranking them in the top 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. For dents and dings to hail damage repair, their expert technicians make your car look like new. Call 479-751-3801 or go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com to schedule your estimate today.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Taco Bell's new crispy chicken tacos and burritos are so delicious.
Wait, Taco Bell's a chicken place now?
Nope, they're a taco place.
So this crispy chicken taco's from another chicken place.
No, it's from Taco Bell.
But this chicken is all white meat with avocado ranch. Gotta be from a chicken place.
It's coated in crispy tortilla chips. That's Taco Place.
I don't know. It seems like Taco Bell's just a chicken place now.
Well, the crispy chicken also comes in burritos.
What is even real?
Try the new crispy chicken tacos and burritos from Taco Bell. Your taco place that's also a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact code for availability.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 47 days. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
Not a Monday song.
What?
This is not a Monday song.
It is today.
No, it is. Well, maybe for us.
Yeah. You want to be here?
Nope.
Okay, great. All right. We're back here on ESPN Arkansas. People are pouring in here with the text. Most difficult clip to secure? This one's for John, oddly enough.
Really?
The NFL is
funny about
very
that.
particular about those sorts of things. But we made it happen. We were looking for Dick Monfort clips, Bill, but none were available. So we had to go with the late Pat Bolin. Okay.
Sorry about that.
I hope that's all right.
No, that really doesn't bother me at all.
Okay,
good.
All right.
We're going to go now to Digital Drive in Atlanta at the College Football Hall of Fame, where Ty Richardson is standing by with the very latest. Hi, Ty. Good afternoon.
What's up, Ruskin? Hey, a couple things. One, first and foremost, I would like to apologize to Zachary Arns IV. I was pissed off this morning at something else, and it said
I told you
I
we're good.
inflicted all that on him and Bill.
We're
Denver Bill,
fine.
I apologize. Number two, Derek, I love that you change the Open every summer. I look forward to hearing the new Ruskin and Zach Open. That was fantastic. I was laughing during the entire time. Number three, I'm kind of disappointed in you, Derek. Digital Drive, I cannot believe you fell into the peer pressure of calling it that. It is always going to be Radio Row. Don't fall into that peer pressure. Radio Row.
It's what it says on the reader.
Since when do you guys abide by rules or listing things off as they're stated?
We have been passed by Digital Drive. Radio Row is no more. What are there, like 5 stations down there and a bunch of podcasts? I mean, what are you doing?
A lot more than we're traditionally used to. But it is cool. I mean, the setup. They do this for a reason. They put radio kind of up top so the coaches don't have to walk through on the way to the Big Ten. But it is, I mean, like we've kind of, Tom and I have a unique setup where there's this balcony right behind us where we could look at the coaches. And I mean, the College Football Hall of Fame is cool. It's just not the most conducive for getting coach and players interviews here in Radio Row.
Right. That's by design, like you said.
Let's get to the hard-hitting stuff. Is the cowboy hat on location?
No, it's not, but I was asked about that this weekend at the lake by some friends of mine. The next appearance will be in St. Louis, Missouri at the end of this month, and then it will be followed by a trip to Santa Rosa, Florida.
Let me see if I've got this straight. It has its own schedule.
Going on tour.
Really?
Yes. St. Louis, Missouri, Santa Rosa, Florida, Oxford, Mississippi, and then we'll have to switch because it'll be past the Straw. We got to go to Felt season, and it'll go to Knoxville.
Wait a minute.
Baton Rouge,
and what is Felt
Austin
season?
Straw to Felt.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Is that Labor Day? Like when does it switch?
Yeah, there's like people differ on that, but it's like you can get away with it a little in September. I was actually talking to a real cowboy because everyone knows I'm a fake cowboy or a country club cowboy, but he advised me. He was like, hey, listen, I don't necessarily want you to wear it, but if you are going to, then at least do it the proper way.
I think the natural question is, what comes after Felt season?
You go back to Straw. I mean, Felt from September to. There's an argument if it's Easter at the last weekend of April. I got to go back and listen to what he said, but yeah, there's a structure, there's a schedule, as Derek just referred to it for that. And we've got some country people listening right now that are shaking their heads and just like, I hate this kid. I hate him so much.
Now, is this true? Your cowboy boots have their own Instagram?
That'd be news to me.
Okay. I didn't know if that was a thing. I just wanted to ask. Okay.
When I become a father in December, I'm debating if I want to give
what?
my son.
Whoa!
Dog dad.
Oh, I'm debating if I want to give Riggins his own Instagram. So,
so the dog's gonna get an Instagram.
Why?
Okay.
I don't know. I just really like. So I like my. You know your Explore page. You know when you hop on, Zach. You have. I know you're. I will give you credit from a fatherly standpoint because every Facebook post is just Kinsey getting buckets on Facebook. But my Explore page it's pretty obvious for single adult male. It's sports, it's golf,
and
it's food,
and
it's puppies. And then I think every single person listening can figure out the last element to that equation, number 5. But that is I'm just a big lab puppy dude. So yeah, we're gonna get Riggins in December, and this is going to be, some might say, the last hurrah for behind enemy lines for me, because once you become a father, you got to focus on priorities and not traveling as much.
So, Ty, when is the media out into Magic City?
Yeah, there's a good question.
Oh, you know what, Tommy? You know what's funny? Tommy suggested that I pick out the place tonight, and I almost I don't think he knows what that is.
No, he doesn't.
I almost wanted us to Uber there. Like the wings, I've never had them, but I've had a buddy that's been there, and he's like, yeah, their wings are actually really good. They're a little pricey, but obviously the entertainment is what you pay for rather than the food itself. So I maybe I should just say, hey, we're gonna go here instead. And I'll just Uber us there, and I just want to look on his face. You talk about a sponsorship. Tommy's reaction at SEC Media Days, live to being brought to a strip club, which he had no idea who was going
he'll
to.
see
Brought
things
to you.
he's never seen before.
I don't think Laura likes me. I don't think she'd be my biggest fan if I ended up taking him there.
Colton is texting. He says the day you ask him to make a reel for Riggins, he quits.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna have to do that solo dolo.
So this is going to slow down the behind enemy lines trips, huh?
Well, some might say it eliminates it altogether. Well, I've got this planned out. So, you've got the 4 Titanic SEC games this fall. You got Oxford, you got Knoxville, you got Baton Rouge, and you got Austin. And then you got the Memphis game. And I was like, oh, that's a good way. Those 5 games are a good way to end it. It's time for you to grow up a little bit, stay around the house, maybe get some gardening done, stuff like that. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to go with the basketball team, and potentially the baseball team if they go to Omaha. But football wise, probably don't need to be gone every single weekend, either in Fayetteville or in an opposing venue. That's not good. I mean, from a parenting standpoint, I don't think that's the best way to go about things, do y'all? Oh man,
couldn't agree more. Yeah, your record there is not great. So
well, let's put this into perspective. I could rattle off the basketball games.
Yep, basketball
and the
doesn't count. We're
baseball
talking about
games I've
football.
been to.
Talking about football,
but lion's share of the blame when it comes to the football team the last 3 or 4 years.
Here's what I think. I think, the dog's going to need to go out in the middle of the night anyway. Why don't you do the next 11 p.m. basketball postgame?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, you'll be up. The dog has to go potty. So, I mean, just
but I also am still waking up at 4:15, so it's like it's a balance.
Don't do that. You're on at 9.
Yeah, but I mean, Zach you get them sometimes, Derek, but I mean, Zach gets these emails from me at literally 5:15 or 5:30 in the morning. And the idea, not like that. The idea is to get this. I mean, to get the check board off. Like Bill will get an email, you'll get an email. It's like, okay, I can cross this off because it's done. Then I write down on Tuesday, sent Derek, Bill, Zach email. Did they respond? Most of the time they do. If they didn't, they get a second email. So it's about crossing things. Yeah, it's about crossing things off early and then getting it done for the day.
I now have the most important question I have for you. Ty Richardson live on Digital Drive at SEC Media Days in Atlanta. Have you fallen in love yet?
Oh, great question. Great question.
Yes, 1,000%. I told one of my buddies here, I was like, it's a little different here this year. And he immediately looks me dead in the eye and he said, I could not agree more. So, yeah, it's. I can't say the same about some other. How's the proper way to say this? Other media members that have been walking around here when I've walked by. Tommy was making fun of me because he said, "Well, you're the only guy with a backwards hat on," and I said, "Yes, I am," and I happen to wear it proudly. I got it. I'm tucking in my shirt and I've got the backwards hat on, so I've got a little bit of
that's church clothes right there.
Yeah. Got a little bit of relaxed look, and then also some professionalism, like the combo that everyone needs.
Business casual.
Business casual.
That's a big ask.
Play that again.
Oh yeah,
that's a big ask.
Does he say ask or ass there?
What do you think he said? You know how around here people become they say things and you become part of the lexicon and the lore around here. You've given us a few. Well, now we put it to music for you.
That's a big.
What?
That's a big.
Fantastic.
That's a big.
Hot. He banged a 3.
That's a big. How you a dumbass.
All right.
That's okay. Now I understand. I apologize for getting mad at Bill this morning. Every bit of the Brian Kelly stuff that he cut up does not hold a candle to what he just made there.
I had nothing to do with
That
it.
was an Abner thing. That was Abner.
Yeah, the free labor made that one.
Best show producer that's unemployed.
That is insane that
Yeah,
you guys
but-
don't even get him like an NIL deal or something.
But the big thing is, though, that just proves that Tommy will be all right if you take him to Magic City.
Yeah, absolutely.
He knows what he's doing.
Jeez, Louise.
Bill
I
on the whole.
want to be honest, and
Uh-huh.
I've said this before. I legitimately do not like strip clubs. Like, I've never had an experience at any one of them where I was like, man, I'm glad I went here tonight. But I think I do love wings. I'm looking up the menu right now.
Yeah.
Hold
It's
on,
the
just one
wings
sec.
that bring you in.
I'm not kidding. Like, Magic City kitchen menu. It has a low rating. It's under 4 stars. All right, let's pull this sucker up. All right, so the wings. You tell me what kind you guys would get between honey garlic, lemon pepper, garlic parmesan, Thai chili, ranch. Do you want them hot? You
Lemon
want them
pepper.
naked?
All
You
day
want it
long.
hot?
I'd probably
You
go
want 'em
garlic parm.
Hot and naked is
Zach,
yes.
you
is
want 'em
preferred.
hot
Well,
and
that's what
naked?
you get. It's Magic
Hot
City.
and naked
Hot
is what we're looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when in Rome.
Yeah, right.
I think Lou Williams was famous here in Atlanta, so I would have to get the Lou Will lemon pepper barbecue.
There it is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
10-piece,
Got his own wings.
I know.
all flats
Sweet Lou.
for $17.
Yep. Do it.
Little pricey, but I think it'd do it. The pictures, man. The pictures. There's something.
That's a big ass.
Of the wings.
Oh, the wings. Oh, sorry about that. The wings.
Magic. So what do you think when you type in Magic City pictures? What do you think pops up? I'm gonna do that right now. Bing bong. The wings actually look really good. Strip clubs to taste their wings. That's the title of this Atlanta Eats article. The best places to eat in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow.
What does it say about your city when one of the best places to eat is a strip club?
Man, look, they hired a chef. We read the article. They hired a 5-star chef to go in there and make it a thing.
Have you seen any of the is the draft there in Atlanta too?
No.
Yeah, they had it. I haven't seen.
I was thinking, have you seen any of the travel ball moms or anything? They're now wealthy because their son got drafted or whatever.
Well, they were all at the Slump Buster in Omaha. Let me tell you, they were out there.
Yeah.
And there was not a Slump Buster in sight. Let me tell you another thing, something else entirely. But no, I have not seen the contingency of travel moms.
Oh, okay.
Now Beyonce's playing tomorrow night. You guys gonna slip over
No,
there?
tonight.
Oh,
No,
it's tonight.
Listen to this. So Tommy was irate last night. He sent me a couple texts that were like when he gets mad, and I try not to look at it this way, but it's just kind of funny. It's kind of like when Eric Musselman got mad. Like I was just kind of occasionally laughing, but like and I try to see it for his perspective. So last night on the red eye, they have a flight attendant that's just being a pain that you know what, like marking or measuring every bag for the carry-ons. Like, oh, this has to go to check-in. This has to go blah, 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 blah. So like he's mad about that. And then he proceeds to get in at 1 a.m. last night, gets dropped off like 6 blocks from the hotel. Just not exactly the best situation to be just in Atlanta.
down Atlanta at 1 a.m.?
Yeah, at 1 a.m. With a couple suitcases. So I felt bad for him, but it was funny. I mean, as I've heard from you two and him, and everything's just show content. So as he was texting me this, and I woke up to it this morning, I was like, oh, well, the show's going to be fun today because he's just going to be able to go to a tangent on what happened. Plus the internet here, man, my goodness, we need something fixed. It's just, it's so.
Didn't bring the air card?
The internet has never worked at SEC Media Days. I've been going
Never.
for 16. I've covered 16 of these. It's never worked.
Yeah.
One year, the guy got up there and was like, could you all close out your web browsers so we could say some of the
gosh. Holy cow, man. So what are you paying? Like my whole thing is like, okay, $750 for internet's a little steep.
You know where I bet the internet's good?
Magic City.
Magic City.
Yeah, I bet you it's good.
I bet they got the best Wi-Fi around.
Oh, I'd be willing to bet on it.
Now, you don't want to slap that camera up and start taking – it's kind of like, you know how you get the email from Arkansas, and it's like this at other SEC schools. It's like no live stream in the press conference. They probably have a sign outside of Magic City, no live stream in the show, or you will be yeeted out of our facility, if I had to guess. Hadn't been there.
Yet.
Wow.
Yet.
yet. You got to go in for the lunch show. It's fine.
So what is for dinner? Aren't they feeding you guys?
Yeah, and I was surprised. Listen, you know me, expense report. I try to keep it as small as possible, and I'm thinking I will just go to the media event. Tommy's like, let's go get something to eat, and I was like, all right, well, we're gonna watch this barbecue place. What's it called? Twin something barbecue. Twin Smokers. It's like not even a quarter mile from us. So walk down there. I'll plow through probably $40 of barbecue, and then come back fat and happy. And probably
that also sounds like a strip club, by the way.
Two smokers.
Twin smokers. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You're onto something, Bill.
That's a big ask.
When did he? I'm trying to think. When did he say that?
Our spies are always out there.
We're
Ty.
always
We're always listening.
Always rolling.
I can't remember when he said that. Now I'm trying to figure it out. His favorite. He likes to make fun of me, and I deserve this. He calls this my Olympics. SEC Media Days, and Derek was with me one year. I really actually do it.
Different stages of life.
That's right. Yeah, that's the last time they had it in Hoover too, I believe.
What was it, Derek? You've messed with me about this before. So I shot Derek a text because I don't really care. I'm pretty easygoing, and I do. I was like, hey, you just want to get a double queen? And Derek was like, what did you say?
No. Ty goes, so we're in different stages of life. Do you want to share a room or get separate rooms? I'm like, no, we're getting separate rooms. All right. I'd like to think I've reached some level of status where I can get my own room at SEC Media.
Kind of hurt. Zach, I don't know about you, but that kind of hurt.
Oh, you guys could have gotten bunk beds?
That's
been great.
Hang out, listen to the Tennessee Ernie Ford records.
It kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but I've forgiven him since then. So,
well, I'd be asleep when you come rolling in from whatever you people do to 1 o'clock in the morning.
When's karaoke night?
Wednesday night. We don't have a place just yet.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Could the tradition be dying, like every other tradition in college football?
I did. That is true. You know what's funny? Did you hear Sankey today? What did he say? I got to find this clip. He said college football isn't. He said something to the extent of like college football or college sports aren't broken, but they're stress. And my thought was, okay, what's like the highest end anxiety or stress that I've ever felt? And that's currently what's being placed on college sports. So, yeah, is it not all the way broken? No, but like, and I get ratings are really good and everything else, but there's just certain elements and certain things that are happening that are not helping the sport. And it's not just like, obviously, we have our opinion on ESPN Arkansas, and our listeners do too, but you go to any SEC town or any radio spot in not just the South, you can go to Big Ten, you can go to, I guess they talk about college football from time to time, but it's just not, I don't know, it's not in the best situation.
It's like he's at the middle of all of it. And he's part of the problem.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree.
Literally the guy causing most of the chaos.
Well, I think it's a tough situation because, you guys correct me if I'm wrong about this, like, it's not like he's Roger Goodell and he's trying to help out all the NFL and all 32 teams.
No, that's the problem. Yep.
His only obligation is the Southeastern Conference.
Yes.
And if it benefits the rest of college football, then that's good. That's fine. So he's at like a tough spot as the commissioner because like he's doing his job. And the SEC, as much as I know Arkansas hasn't necessarily fared great in this new Southeastern Conference, but the SEC is flourishing right now. And I say that being the fact that the Big Ten has won the last 2 national championships, which is a little bit of a blip on the SEC's radar. But I don't know if the SEC will win this year because I'm really curious about Clemson and Kate Klubnik in that group. There's some others, but that's the root of the issue, guys. His job's with the SEC, and sometimes the other schools and the other conferences get kicked to the curb and result of what's not him and also Patetti too, or PD, or however you say the Big Ten commission.
Well, and the other thing is in the SEC, you don't have 16 business partners. You have 16 schools that want to kill each other. And the same in the Big Ten, and the same in the other leagues. In the NFL, you have 32 owners, 31 owners
working together in the same direction.
And they're all they're business partners. You don't get that in college sports. That's why everything is so, uneven. Because the haves don't want to give up anything, and the have-nots are always going to be mad at the haves. That's just the way it's going to be. So.
I might as well ask you this question since I've got this email up. Derek, Zach, and Bill, do you guys want to do a live show on the Tuesday or Wednesday leading up to the Arkansas State game?
Either or. I don't think we have a preference.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I was hoping for more I do this day, but yeah.
You know, if they didn't have to play that stupid Arkansas State game in Little Rock, in that dump, there would be 7. You'd have more games in Fayetteville than not in Fayetteville this year. But 7. But no, it's 6 and it's 6.
Well, you got rid of that goofy game down in Dallas.
Yeah,
you get rid of that.
Good.
I just don't understand, like, whose philosophy or idea was it to play Oklahoma State and Memphis and BYU? You played at home first. No, you didn't. You went on the road because you lost the game the next year.
Yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea to play the games with non-conference opponents first on the road? That's what I keep coming back to.
I believe that comes from the desk of your athletic director.
Sometimes it's circumstance. Sometimes if you want to play somebody bad enough, that's all they can do. Because they're trying to keep the same balance you are, which is more home games than away games.
Guys, I can't see. Maybe I'm wrong on this. I can't see, like, they got Oklahoma State a couple more times on the schedule. I think it's 3 more, twice at home, once on the road, and that's in like the next decade. They got Utah. They've got Memphis again. I can't see all these games getting played. Like, these contracts, especially the SEC moves to 9 games. You telling me you want to play 9 SEC games plus one of those teams in addition to whoever else? Man, I would just be shocked if all these games end up getting played, to be honest.
No.
I mean, it depends on if they keep the rule where you've got to play, a Power 5 school in your non-con. It depends.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it shakes out. The other thing here, and I was hoping for a little more. Kevin said something interesting. It's just like there's no Spurrier here.
No.
And Kiffin is the most interesting, but he's more. What's the thing about Kiffin is, I think Kiffin's more interesting on social media than he is in real life. You know what I mean?
One of those people. Yep.
Yeah, and like you have, it's the equivalent. So my thing, like, like the Instagram pretty versus like actual pretty. So you've got, and guys do this too. This is not just akin to females. I don't want to become a sexist here on air, but like there's guys and girls that obviously doll themselves up and then put a picture up on social media. You see them in real life, and I was like, okay, they're decent looking, but not as much as they are. That's like Kiffin's entertainment value. Like, Kiffin is hysterical on social media. Like, he's one of my favorite coaches that I follow. But then, like, in real life, when you're waiting on like something to drop and him to be hilarious, like he said something about Hugh Freeze in the golf game today, and it's just not. The entertainment value is not there. It's kind of disappointing.
Do you know when when this whole Twitter thing started, you know how many bad guests I booked on the morning show because they were funny on social media, and then they get on the radio and be terrible? So, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Kiffin's a celebrity coach.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that enjoys the spotlight, but he doesn't necessarily like being in the spotlight. The social media stuff, he's great. He wins football games every now and then, but he's more celebrity than he is substance.
Yeah, I think he enjoys, though. I mean, he enjoys everyone knowing that he is an attractive ex-wife that he's back together with, and he likes to fish and do all this other stuff. But like you said, the substance, Derek, is not always there, which I think is a little disappointing if you're just a casual observer here in Atlanta, hoping that coaches will say something off the wall, and I just don't think we're going to get it this week. Maybe it's just my expectations are too high. Who knows?
Well, we got to leave it there because, we got all this other stuff to do here. But thank you, Ty, and we'll speak again this week from Atlanta.
Can you play the clip one more time?
Which one?
The Tommy one.
Do you want the song or do you want just the?
You probably don't have time for the song.
That's a big ask.
Yeah, that's a way to end it. Yeah,
there it is.
See you, fellas.
Yeah. Ty Richardson from Atlanta. Digital Drive here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, you want to look good for media days, you need to get your gear from Roback. They've got everything you need for summer, fresh polos, hoodies, and everything in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com. And for all you golfers out there, Roback's Delta pants and shorts are a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric that looks great on or off the golf course. Use code RUSH25 at checkout at Roback.com for 20% off with your first order. RHOBACK.com. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Being a part of the Southeastern Conference, it means more than you might think.
SEC Media Days on ESPN Arkansas is presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, the largest and best Razorback shop south of the North Pole. And by Lindbergh Real Estate Group, your #1 real estate team in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. This is Ruscin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Taco Bell's new crispy chicken tacos and burritos are so delicious.
Wait, Taco Bell's a chicken place now?
Nope, they're a taco place.
So this crispy chicken taco's from another chicken place.
No, it's from Taco Bell.
But this chicken is all white meat with avocado ranch. Gotta be from a chicken place.
It's coated in crispy tortilla chips. That's Taco Place.
I don't know. It seems like Taco Bell's just a chicken place now.
Well, the crispy chicken also comes in burritos.
What is even real?
Try the new crispy chicken tacos and burritos from Taco Bell. Your taco place that's also a chicken place that's also a taco place.
At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact code for availability.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
What if you could sell your home with just 3 showings and get more than your asking price? That's exactly what happened to Lindsay and Garrett. When they were ready to upsize from their tiny town home, they'd outgrown their space and needed something bigger. They trusted Tara Lindbergh and her team, and the results were incredible. Just 3 showings, multiple offers, and sold for more than the list price. That meant less time on the market, less stress, and more money in their pocket. But here's what really sets the Lindbergh team apart. Every win gives back. A portion of their sale helped fund Samaritan House.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box. Now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Summers nipping on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your #1 source for all your sports betting action.
And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN.
Cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, we've seen some hit-and-miss showers and storms out there today. Still could have a few spotty showers tonight, though less activity for us, and very humid certainly tonight. Lows dropping to around 70. As we go into our Tuesday, now more spotty shower and thunderstorm development certainly possible for us. Not nearly as much as today. A little bit warmer because of that. Highs mid-upper 80s, and with even less chances for our Wednesday, though still possible. Highs will be back up around 90. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we got to get right to it here. We're giving away radio tickets, 3 more pair. PBR of the bull riding tickets.
This Friday out at Parsons Stadium in Springdale. Remember, this is an MBI section. You have to wear shoes, you have to wear pants or shorts, and you have to wear a shirt.
Yes.
That goes for the ladies as well.
Right. Yes.
Okay, you're representing us. We need you to look the part.
Yes. Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
I can't believe I have to keep explaining this.
Right.
Now, we got 3 pair. First 3 texters that will send in the phrase that pays, and we're changing it up today. Yeah. You have to give us your real name. You have to. This is for legal purposes. But the first 3 texters that text in this voice,
clog my crevice.
You have tickets to the PBR bull riding. These are actual bulls with actual people on them.
Yes.
This Friday.
Right.
Okay? Okay?
All right.
First 3 people. Now.
Text in now, 877-377-6963.
I just need real names, too.
Yeah, we covered that.
Please give us real names. Please give us real names. We're trying to do the right thing here. All right, give us the real names. Okay, we'll come back in here from Brian Kelly from Media Days. Don't go anywhere.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
I'm sick.
Wow.
I'm sick to my stomach.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hi, this is Pruitt Tollett with WT Equipment. When it's hay season, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. Premier Forage tools, from mowers to balers, are built tough to perform in the field, backed by support you can count on. At WT Equipment, we help you get the right Vermeer tools to keep them running strong. Come by and see us at our 8 locations or visit us online, WTEquip.com. Vermeer, because your hay doesn't wait.
Twisted ankle, sore shoulder? Ozark Orthopedics has you covered whenever and wherever you need orthopedic care. Stop by Orthopedic Urgent Cares in Bentonville and Fayetteville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday with no appointment needed. Or download the HURT app, a free tool that immediately connects you with an orthopedic injury expert 24/7, 365. Don't let pain slow you down. Visit ozark-ortho.com for more info and get back to the activities you love.
Hey, Razorback fans, gearing up for game day? Let Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue in Fayetteville handle the food so you can focus on the fun.
Rudy's group meals are perfect for tailgates, game day parties, and any hog wild get-together with your choice of 3 oak smoked meats, 3 signature sides, and all the fixins. They'll even throw in the tablecloth. Just order online at rudys.com or give them a call. With just 24 hours notice, Rudy's takes the stress out of last-minute plans. That's real Texas barbecue, the Rudy's way.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high-performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, we've seen some hit-and-miss showers and storms out there today. Still could have a few spotty showers tonight, though less activity for us, and very humid certainly tonight. Lows dropping to around 70 as we go into our Tuesday. Now, more spotty shower and thunderstorm development certainly possible for us. Not nearly as much as today. A little bit warmer because of that. Highs mid-upper 80s, and with even less chances for our Wednesday, though still possible. Highs will be back up around 90. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here. SEC Media Days coverage here on ESPN Arkansas, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback and by Limbird Real Estate Group. This, however, is your drive home, and it is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
That's a big ask.
We're big.
There you go. All right, SEC Media Days, day one in Atlanta, and LSU coach Brian Kelly was facing the firing squad of reporters today at Media Days. Here are some of the questions and answers.
Hey, Brian, Scott Rabelais from the Baton Rouge.
I know you, Scott.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we
very formal.
Yeah, well, trying to look nice for the first.
You're doing a great job.
What you mentioned your donation and the other donors' donation to try to build the roster this year to get to a championship level. How sustainable is that long term, not only at LSU, but for other programs of similar resources who are trying to make these commitments?
I'm not going to do $1 million every year. No, I know that wasn't your question. I'm kidding. Look, I think it's the nature of where we are in college football. We have revenue sharing. We have NIL. Look, we're early on in the process here, right? This is kind of the first step towards what we're trying to put together. I'm excited about college football. I'm excited that we have something in place relative to revenue sharing. NIL is still something that we have to navigate through. So to answer your question succinctly, I think we still have to be thinking about how we continue to build our support for NIL, because it's not going away, and nor should it, as well as revenue sharing. I think we're in the first stages of where we need to be, but we have to still be moving in that direction.
Hey, Coach. Emily Grace, McWhorter from The Next Round. Historically, LSU quarterbacks in the past have had a pretty significant jump from year one to year two. What do you anticipate Garrett Nussmeier's being as he gets that experience like you mentioned in year two?
That's a good question, Emily. I would say that when you're comparing him to Jaden Daniels and Joe Burrow, that's a high bar for anybody, right? But Garrett is at LSU because he loves LSU and he wants to lead our football team to a championship. And if the Heisman follows with that, I think he's good with that. But I answer the question this way is because all of our conversations with him aren't about individual goals. They're about how do I lead this football team to a championship? And all we've seen is him leading, him being selfless. And his selflessness is going to be the differentiator from last year to this year, as well as the experience that he had playing against really good SEC teams.
Jonathan Williams with the On SI Network. You've had some really successful offenses during your time at LSU. I'm curious to hear what you want, some improvements you want from your defense this season, though.
Well, I think we've got an outstanding defensive coordinator and a defensive staff. Blake Baker is in my opinion, elite in the field of defensive coordinators. We needed to give him some more tools. And look, I've been the head football coach at LSU, and I know that we have not played the kind of defense necessary to win a national championship. I think we put a roster together in this offseason, along with young players that have taken lumps along the way as they've developed, and given Blake now the tools to play championship level defense. Because clearly the 2023 offensive football team we had was good enough to win a national championship. We weren't good enough as a team. And a lot of that had to do with addressing some shortcomings we had on defense. We think we've done that. I love our roster. I love our team and the way they interact, the camaraderie of our group, the seriousness and focus, their intent. So I think we're going to have a defense that is going to be representative. And look, anytime you go on the road and play a team like Clemson, you better bring a defense with you.
Coach, really sorry about the bad advice on the elevator.
Listen, I'll tell you what, this is a massive undertaking from where I've been over the last couple of years. He's referring to, I got lost yesterday for about an hour in the Omni. I worked my way out of it, and I blamed you.
Just for a small part. Tom Murphy, Arkansas Democrat Gazette. LSU's traditionally played in-state schools. I wonder what you think the benefits and maybe any, bad points to doing in-state schools in football.
Well, when you're trying to balance a schedule, and I've been a proponent of playing the toughest schedule that we can relative to the SEC. There needs to be balance to your schedule as well, because you're looking at opportunities you want to give to your players. You want them to play for championships too. So you don't play 12 SEC schools. So now you're open with two opportunities. And in the state of Louisiana, we have such a passionate base. Why not play the schools from your own state and share in the revenue? Share around. If we're going to have to pay somebody to come in and play us, why not pay your in-state schools and take care of them? And we've got some great schools. You know, we're going to play Louisiana Tech in Southeast Louisiana this year, and we're excited about those. So it's really about sharing with those that are in the state and balancing the schedule.
Coach Mike Griffith, Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Hi, Mike.
Good to see you. I want to ask you, reflecting back on the SEC spring meetings, the narratives that the mood shifted in the room on the different playoff models. If you could share some insight as to why that shifted, one, and then two, another popular narrative is that the Big Ten wants to see the SEC increase their number of league games to get on board. Just kind of your thoughts on that, having coached in that region for several years as Notre Dame's winningest head coach.
Well, thank you for that last piece. That was very nice of you. The check is in the mail. Here's what I would say. Both of those work together. The two questions that you have, and this is what I mean, is that I think we would push for as many teams as possible if they were evaluated based upon what their schedule looks like. And so that's why both of those questions kind of dovetail together, in that if we're talking about win-loss record, they're not all the same based upon what conference you're in and who you play. So how many teams that are in this probably have a lot to do with how are we going to select them? What's the selection process going to be? And I think at the end of the day, that selection process will probably be having the end in mind first. And that will then generate the answers to the other questions in terms of how many teams and what's your conference schedule look like in terms of how many you play.
Hi, Coach. I'm Olin Buchanan with Texags. My question for you is, everybody knows y'all had, I guess, 4 players from your offensive line drafted, including, I guess, Will was probably the 4th player overall. What kind of progress do you think y'all made in rebuilding that line? And, can it be as good without Will and guys like Emory Jones?
Well, I don't think you replace a Will Campbell. Certainly, having 4 drafted, they were well regarded, and certainly Brad Davis has done a great job in coaching them. But if you're trying to address graduation in a knee-jerk reaction, right, and not having that planned in advance, you're probably going to take a hit on the offensive line this year. We have been grooming some players for their chance and their opportunity. You remember I started Emory and Will as true freshmen in the SEC, and they held their own. We think we've gone a step further, that we don't have to start a true freshman this coming year, but guys that we've developed. And then, as you know, we went into the transfer portal, brought in Braylon Moore at center, Josh Thompson, some veteran guys from the Big Ten and the ACC who have been in the wars. So you're adding those 2 guys to the mix. DJ Chester started every game for us last year at center. He's a multiple player guy, can play guard or center. And then we've got some younger players that are going to step up that started in the bowl game, and we'll see how that plays. But I'm bullish on our offensive line. I think we're going to be able to produce the kind of things necessary to be a championship team.
Coach Dave Shoemade, SEC Unfiltered. It seems from like a 35,000-foot view, but there's been a little bit of a philosophical change a little bit over the past years from a positive perspective. You get the transfer portal class, hire some phenomenal coaches, some support staff members. Just feels like there's some good vibes around the program, just wholly. Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with Associate AD, GM, Austin Thomas, and how your day-to-day working relationship has been with him in the past year and a half since it's been back in Baton Rouge?
Yeah, I think Austin has done a terrific job in this kind of new order that we're in. Brings a lot of experience being at multiple schools in the SEC. His ability, he's extremely bright and innovative when it comes to the revenue sharing plan that we had in place, and certainly NIL. But he also knows it's about surrounding himself with great people as well. And I've given him the opportunity to go out and do that. And we've hired some great people that will help in personnel, in recruiting. We've hired some great people in our player dev area that will keep the players. Retention's important as well. Retention is key. And then somebody that can also assist him with contracts and the day-to-day, because, he's involved in a lot. So I've got a great relationship. It's new for me, right? I've never had a general manager, but I thoroughly enjoy the relationship and really the ability for both of us to grow and learn as we go through this exciting new part of college football.
Coach Philip Marshall, 247 Sports. You're one of the fortunate ones that has a veteran quarterback this year. Could you just talk about the difficulty of playing that position and growing into that position in this conference?
Yeah, I can't underestimate how important the development was. And I think you all saw it. Jaden Daniels' development for year 1 to year 2 was astronomical, if that word even suits it. I mean, it was incredible. Garrett Nussmeier will have a similar jump. It's because you go on the road and it's sold out. You play teams that are so well coached and so balanced and have great players that you have no choice but to learn, develop, and get better, or you're going to be left by the side. And so that's why I'm so confident that experience in this league at the quarterback position is the most important thing. Could you come in and play as a freshman? Absolutely. But there are going to be those moments where you look like a freshman. You look like a first-year player. Garrett will tell you that. And he wasn't a true freshman. He had seen it. He had been there. But being on the field in those situations when everything around you and your best is needed, you need experience. And that, to me, is why he's going to be very successful.
Brian, Ben Portnoy from Sports Business Journal. You talked a little bit about how we're sort of still in this new stage and new iteration of college football, college sports look like. When it comes to just broader governance, whether it's the NCAA, College Sports Commission, whoever it is, I guess, what is it that you want to see from those in charge leading college sports, of whether it's structure, whether it's consistency and rulings? I guess, what do you want to see from the governance piece as a football coach?
Transparency and consistency. Those two words are probably the most important thing as we continue to move forward. Now, other things, we would like federal government involvement. I got the Christmas list here. I could give you all those things. But if we start with transparency and we start with the clear communication that is necessary and consistency in approach. Look, I know this might not be what you were asking, but it's got to start with coaches. It's got to start with us. I mean, we have to be the stewards of this. There has to be a moral high ground. There has to be ethics in this. And it starts with us. It starts with coaches. If I was at a speaking engagement a few weeks back, and every question about the NIL was trying to find a way around it, trying to find a way to bring in revenue in some other force. Sooner or later, we've got to take the stand that transparency, consistency, ethics, and morality are at the core of this. If that's where we're at, we're going to be able to move to that next step and continue to make progress. Thank you very much.
All right, that's Brian Kelly speaking with the SEC media earlier today. Drive Home powered by Mr. Sparky. Here on Ruscin and Zach, we'll hear from Lane Kiffin coming up in just a moment here on ESPN Arkansas. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. A Bella Vista woman died when police say her car left the road and hit a tree. Officers say the 73-year-old woman may have had a medical emergency while driving. The crash happened near Cambeck Lane and Trafalgar Road late Thursday night. Well, scattered showers and thunderstorms are moving through parts of the area on this Monday. Temperatures are topping out in the mid-80s in most places. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is timing out a drier and hotter pattern tonight on 4029 News. And the Alice L. Walton School of Medicine had its very first classes today. The school is located just east of the Crystal Bridges Museum, which was also founded by Walton. The school's 154,000 square foot facility will house a 4-year MD program. For news anytime, log on to 4029tv.com. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late breaking update.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, make it unforgettable with the best cuts in town from Richard's Country Meat Market. From the sizzle of bacon wrapped fillets to the bold flavor of gourmet burgers, juicy steaks, and ready-to-grill kebabs, Richard's is your go-to for a summer full of flavor. Planning to cook out? Skip the stress and call ahead for curbside pickup at 443-0000. Only the best goes on your grill. So get it from Richard's Country Meat Market. 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville. And online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
The summer sales drive continues at Rath Mitsubishi with thousands in savings off retail value on new and road-ready certified pre-owned cars. Come experience the all-new 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander with available Yamaha premium sound, super all-wheel control, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Right now, qualified buyers can get $2,000 in customer cash rebates on the 25 Outlander or rates as low as 2.99% for 60 months. Just another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
Storm damage, roof issues, or ready to finally upgrade that bath or kitchen? Call Kenty Jones Construction. Voted best of Northwest Arkansas. They specialize in roofing, storm damage repair, and full bath and kitchen remodels with zero down financing and a team that will work directly with your insurance company. Visit KentyJonesConstruction.com and bring confidence to your next project. Kenty Jones Construction. Voted best of Northwest Arkansas. Trusted, local, proven.
Looking for a big new game to play? Well, there's no game bigger than the new dino-sized Jurassic World scratch-off games from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, which gives you a chance to win up to $200,000 instantly. And if that weren't enough, you can enter for a chance to win an exciting trip to beautiful Hawaii, where you could win up to $1 million. So get down to your local lottery retailer today, and welcome to Jurassic World. Must be 18 or older to play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Hey parents, did you know that at JJ's Grill, kids eat free all day, every day? That's right. Kids 12 and under get a free meal and drink with the purchase of any adult entree. No catch, no gimmicks, just a solid meal for the parents of our community. So if it's any day that ends in Y, bring the crew to JJ's Grill where the whole team eats happy. Don't forget, this deal is diamond only and the free kids meal comes from the kids menu.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 47 days. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin,
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns,
Notre Dame, our mother.
and Denver Bill,
This one's for John.
setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
Hey, here we are.
That's a big ass.
That's right. You know it.
Sorry, it's never going to get old.
No, it is not. No, it is not. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by a Taco Bell. All right, we'll keep going here with all this stuff in a minute. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
We've got a letter from abroad.
Hey, here you go. All right.
Oldie but a goodie.
Joe said that was boring. The Brian Kelly thing.
Well, I think you learned a little bit there.
Get used to it, Joe. It's going to be a long week.
Yeah, it's going to be a long week for you, Joe. But I think you learned a couple things. I've been through some media days with Brian Kelly. He thinks he's got something. I mean, the level of de-bagginess with him and the douchery went way up. Him lecturing anyone on ethics
that's rich.
He's in that mood where you can't tell him to shut up. And he thinks he's got something. And you know what? They very well may.
Yeah. That is rich. Tyler says all these interviews are boring. This is what the people want. They want to hear their sports. They want to hear about football. It's talking season or whatever.
Guys, we do this 1 week out of the year, and it's for 4 days. It's not even a full week. Settle down.
God almighty.
Yeah, jeez.
You know what? We'll give you a full refund.
You know what? Yeah, exactly. Throw some money in the plate, and maybe we'll do something different.
Yeah. Yeah. A sizable donation. We'll do something else about it. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. Joe Napoca is on the phone now here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys. I was thinking about that 5-star chef at a strip club.
Yes.
What do you think Bottoms Up would have served if they had a 5-star chef? What do you think their dish would have been? Their main dish.
Great question.
I don't know the answer.
Great question.
That's good.
They fit. You know what? That feels like shrimp and grits. Shrimp and grits. Maybe. I think they would class it up a little bit. I mean, that side of Fayetteville's really classy anyway. Yeah, shrimp and grits. That feels about right.
It definitely have to do something with fish, I would think.
Oh, Joe.
That was the classiest strip club I ever been there. You need to wear a black tie to get in there.
Here comes the joke.
Well, I haven't been in there in like 40 years, but I remember you'd walk in there and they'd hand you a cup, and you'd go outside your vehicle and just fill it up with alcohol and walk back in.
Yep. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's gone now. So I mean, these are only memories.
It's a temporary thing. It'll be back.
All right. Good.
I do
like
have a
AQ
story
chicken.
I do have a story about being flooded out of a campground about 40 years ago. This has got nothing to do with politics and nothing to do. I feel sorry for the people they still ain't got back. But anyway, we used to go up to Big Macs or Big Rocks Big Rock Park in Missouri. It's on the Little Sugar. Okay, this is like 40 years ago. And the Little Sugar runs by Avoca and Pea Ridge, and it runs into Missouri, actually. So it goes north for a ways. And we were up there camped out. It was Saturday. We'd been there 100 times. And it was Mr. and Mrs. Mack. They were very nice people. They could get grumpy, but they had good reason. But anyway, it was raining here in Arkansas. And where we were at in Missouri, it wasn't raining at all. So we didn't know. So we just switched over from beer to mixed drinks, and we'd all got our baths, and we're getting ready to cook dinner. And Mrs. Mack and Mr. Mack come down there and says, "You guys need to get out of here. It's rained up in Arkansas, and it's coming this way." So, sorry, there's a jet going over.
A jet?
Yeah, I live near the airport.
Oh, okay,
Or
gotcha.
Unless it's a drone trying to kill me.
Don't
But
shoot
anyway.
at it. They don't like that.
A drone.
But anyway, we just got our baths and we're all cleaned up, and okay, we need to get out of here. Back then, everybody had tents. Now they all got RVs and all that kind of stuff. So it takes a while to pick up all that camp and stuff, and we put some sticks out by the water where the line was, and it was raising quickly. And we need to get out of here now. And so we got out of there. It was a mess. There were kids crying, women crying, people that think they have their a four-wheel drive is going to save them. They were spinning off their valve stems in the gravel. You know, a lot of them cars got left in the river or trucks. But we got out of there. And it rose like 10 foot. I mean, it was all the way up to the main road almost. It was scary, but it happens in a heartbeat. So I'm sorry for that, and I don't want to play politics, but please. Those people warned us. They knew. They lived there for their whole lives. They've seen it coming. So this was before cell phones.
Right.
So anyway, thank you. And I'm not going to say prayers or whatever, because everybody always says that. Do something about it. But anyway, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Bye.
Joe and Evoke, everybody. Here on Ruscin and Sound. All right.
PSA there? You don't get that?
Right.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Right. Joe with a message today. Special message. All right. Let's see here. We've got Lane Kiffin loaded up. You want to do that?
I vote yes.
All right.
Yes, I vote yes. I vote absolutely yes.
Zach is at his house where the man is fixing his air right now. So that's where there's an empty chair next to me.
Well, he just walked by and he went, "Oh Lord!" And this is going well.
It's going to take a minute though. All right. Well,
I think we're going to be here for a little while, but yes.
Put a pot of coffee on. It'll all work out in the end.
Yeah, that's what I need in an 85 degree house is a pot of coffee.
That's right. Yeah, that sounds like a good point. Okay, we're gonna hear from Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin, who never wins anything important, but he likes to talk and mess with people, and he's colorful, and everybody wants him to be the coach here. So here is Lane Kiffin, the Ole Miss head coach today at SEC Media Days in Atlanta.
Coach Kiffin, Terry Middleton, Horns Illustrated. Thank you, first of all, for highlighting family. Football brings family and friends together. So I want to talk about friends. I also want to ask if you would help us highlight and enhance the rivalry between your two close friends, Sarkisian and Smart. Who do you think is going to take this field next year? Does Sarkisian have a chance over Georgia? And how can we look at it through your eyes?
Well, I think that's those are the two premier programs, the premier coaches in college football, and so I think they do an amazing job. You know, having both of them at Alabama, and to see how they've used that, and then being with Sarkisian at USC as well, and how he's used Pete Carroll things and implemented there. I think they both do an amazing job, and really in those SEC meetings, you're always listening to the coaches and their input. And I feel like both those guys really run their program truly as a CEO, and they know everything that's going on, and they're very creative in their ideas and how to navigate through this world we're in now. I think they're both really good friends, really good people, and phenomenal coaches.
Coach, we'll go over to the other side, over to our left on the aisle, about midway back.
Jonathan Williams with the On Inside Network. You guys had some big wins last season, but still came out just short of the college football playoff. What is it to you that makes playing in the SEC a lot more difficult, or more difficult than other conferences?
Well, I'm flying over here. I read the commissioner this morning and things that he said, and thought there was something in there interesting when he talked about the 9 games versus 8 games, and then people say, well, this conference plays 9 games, this plays 8 games. Well, I don't think there's anybody that would trade their 9 games and want to come play our 8 games that you play down here, and the places that you play down here. You guys that have covered the SEC for a while, you can have teams that aren't even having a really good year for them, but you got to go play at their place down here, and it's just different. So scheduling here in this conference and what you do week to week, and then the NFL draft shows that too. Those are the players you're playing against, and it's so balanced throughout the conference that every week you got to really show up. It's really like the NFL. And I don't feel like that is the case in these other conferences, or a really good conference similar to us that's top heavy, but doesn't have the middle and bottom the way that we do.
Hey, Coach. Emily Grace, reporter from The Next Round. At this point in the year, what is your personal focal point that you are emphasizing the most, along with the expectations for your players and staff members?
I just think that we basically restart each of these last few years, because the turnover is so much in college football, which I wish it wasn't that way, and it shouldn't be. You should be able to build within your program and have a lot of returning players. But it's just the way the system is now. Hopefully that gets fixed, because I don't think that's really good for anybody. It's not good for these kids to go to all these different switch schools every year. So it just makes us restart and not expect that they know anything, because they're coming from all these different places.
Good afternoon, Coach. My name is Dylan, and I write for the Daily Mississippian. You mentioned that Ole Miss had had 3 10-win seasons in the last 4 years. So what core elements of your culture have driven to that level of consistency, would you say?
Well, I think we've had really good players over that time, really good schematical coaches that have helped that. So I think that those usually are the key factors there of playing really well. This last season, we led the SEC in scoring offense and defense. That's really unique to do, and I think that, to me, shows how good that team was. We played 13 games. We won 10 of them double digits. Not one of those games was really close. And then we went 0-3 in 1-score games. So that does, to me, show how far we've come as a program to be able to have games like the Georgia game, or going to South Carolina and have a game like that.
Hey, Wayne, Connor O'Gara, Saturday Down South. When did you get over getting left out of the playoff?
That wasn't that difficult. I mean, it is. I tend to do better with things when they're done. You can't do anything to change them, So it was what it was. I just think, not to go back over that too much, but just in general, and there's been a lot of talk about that since. I just think the system, and it's not because of us, I just think the system doesn't take into the scheduling properly. And then since then, as you look at these other sports, basketball, baseball, you see teams, that go on to win that weren't in the top because they played a really hard schedule, and you lose some games. It's like the basket goes in or out at the end. It doesn't mean you're dramatically different than that team. Just like you lose a game in overtime. Doesn't mean on the road, so, or the NFL. See these times all the time. You go to the Super Bowl and here's the 5 seed in the Super Bowl. So I just think that it doesn't account to that. And being a coach and understanding what teams take to go into certain places to play and have to get up every week versus other people's schedule, it's very different.
Thank you, Coach. And Hunter Dawkins with Super Talk Mississippi. Last year, your ground game wasn't usually what you'd have done with your offensive system. Is there going to be any improvement on the way that you guys develop the system, or just talk to me and give me your take on what's going to happen in this running back room?
Yeah, our ground game was definitely disappointing. That has been something we've done really well over our time for a long period of time, is run the football. We weren't able to do that at times that were critical in these losses. All of these 3 losses, we're ahead. 2 of them were basically ahead the entire game. And just need to kind of in 4-minute, close games out. And that's where we've been really good at that. I think that was year before, maybe we were 4-0 in 1-score games, I think. And then we go 0-3. So, we've signed some different linemen. Running back room is a lot different. And so hopefully we'll be better.
Coach, right here, David Rumsey with Front Office Sports. You mentioned the current cap in college sports, and you've spoken about its salary cap before. Now that revenue sharing is underway, do you think college football should and can have a hard salary cap?
Well, I think that's what's being attempted. Doesn't seem like that's working very well. So, yeah, I'm stating the obvious. That was the intention of what was going on, because there were so much complaints when NIL started and everything about, okay, everybody's got different advantages and different payrolls. And we saw those a couple of years ago. And I was up here at one of these joking about there should be a luxury tax, because of A&M spending or whatever it was, so then that was supposed to be being fixed, and now it's not. So again, we've tried to follow these guidelines because that's what we were told we needed to do. And I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not even saying they're wrong for doing it. If the system isn't solid enough to prevent that, then we really don't have a system. And then so you're not operating in a salary cap. So.
Linda, Peter Rodriguez from Mail.com. It seemed like in the past week you've had a few tweets tagging or directing at Hugh Freeze. Was curious what the message or thought behind some of those posts were.
Well, someone said that coming in here to me. I like Coach Freeze. So I think they think that was something to do with, like, I was fishing, it was golfing. That really wasn't that. I have a thing with him going back a few years ago when he posted a picture in response to me of some 2-pound bass or something like that. So I've kind of always posted bigger fish pictures back towards him. So that had nothing to do with his golf game, which sounds like he's doing amazing at that. So that's great for him. And I was fishing yesterday as a dead period, by the way. Just making sure that we're clear on that. If you want to say fishing is like golfing, it's dead period.
Don't want to interrupt the fishing conversation, but Caleb Sandler, Super Talk Mississippi here. Lane, over the past 3 years, people got to know a lot about Jackson Dart, both on and off the field. Well, you got Austin Simmons' voice for year 1 as a starting quarterback. Ahead of this fall, what do you think people should know about Austin, both on and off the field?
Yeah, they're very different. If you look at them, how they throw right hand, left hand, that would basically be about everything about them. Is everything's that different. So, and that's okay. And Austin's got to make sure he doesn't have to try to beat Jackson. And Jackson wasn't Jackson, the third year Jackson, until he was the third year. So he'll be fine. He's got elite talent, does a really good job. He's maturing. Obviously did a great job when he came in the Georgia game. And so we're excited about it.
Hey, Coach John with On Texas Football. Early this season, you played Tulane, one of the tougher group of 5 teams out there. What do you remember from your last matchup with them?
a close game in 2023? And do you think scheduling these tougher out of conference games is more beneficial or detrimental to your team with an already difficult SEC schedule?
I think Tulane has great players. They play really hard, just like a lot of Louisiana kids, and their new staff's done a really good job. We had a hard game down there with the previous staff, so I think that it'll be a really big challenge for us.
I think 6 or more SEC teams are breaking in new quarterbacks. Do you think there's a chance it could kind of level the field a little bit to make it more competitive in the league?
Well, I think it was really level last year. So I think that in general, my guess would be you're going to be leveled out for a while, like the way that, whatever you want to call it, this supposed cap works in some ways, and some people following it, and so now some teams go out and they kind of go way above the cap way above what you would think they would do if they were monitoring their cap on a specific player. So I think because of that, now you're seeing more one-offs where the player, 5-star player that traditionally would go to these couple schools now goes to this other school. Well, it's kind of like something's up, right? They're getting more money, obviously. So I think it's going to level out a little bit if this is the direction that it's going, to where you're going to see not all the players be stacked up at the top at a couple schools.
Hey, Coach, this is Reagan Scarda of Inside Arkansas. To bounce off the couple questions before, coming off in a historic season, not only for the Rebels, but for quarterback Jackson Dart, do you feel as if there's an extreme amount of pressure on Austin Simmons to fill those shoes?
I think there is. We try to work with him on that, and that he has to be himself and, not worry about that. But I think with that, whenever you follow somebody that's had a lot of success, most wins in the history of the school, most yards, most touchdowns, basically everything, that puts a lot of pressure on you. But we have to help him with that. We got to coach and play really well around him, because it's the biggest part of helping him with that.
Carlo Brown, WCBI TV in Columbus. Lane, you lost a lot of players, both offense and defensive starters, especially, multiple wide receivers, quarterback as well. As a coach, how do you adjust when you've lost, it'd be saying it lightly, just a few players?
Yeah, we lost a lot of really good players. Most players drafted in the history of the school. So we've replaced them with a lot of new players, and that's kind of the world we got to live in now, with the portal and how it works, and how many kids go to a place for a year and then leave. So there's not as many kids being developed to take on those roles at places. So I think that problem's probably happened a lot around the country, and is going to continue to happen. So it just is what it is.
Coach Dave Schmidt from SEC Unfiltered. You being an offensive guy, but I know you guys lost some guys in the back end in that secondary. In today's college football environment, what would you consider numbers-wise a proper depth on the back end? And you bring up the salary cap. In your opinion, what would be a proper punishment for people to go over the cap?
First thing about the secondary, yeah, we got a lot of new players back there, and Pete Golding does a great job with that. We had the same problem 2 years ago. We'll just find the best ways to put them in the best positions to make plays. I don't have the answer for the punishment on the cap, because it's not even, I can't even say that, because it's like, here's the cap, but then here's these other contracts, and are those going to get passed? And what if you go over on those and that system with Deloitte? And so I don't think we even know. And is it even going to happen? You got these states passing laws where looks like you can't even enforce it. So what are you going to have? Like the NFL, like, hey, these divisions, you have a cap, but then NFC Central, you don't have a cap, or teams in Florida, you don't have a cap, so I don't know that.
Hey, Coach. Steve Moulton, 97.7 ESPN in the Zone. Good to see you. Wanted to ask about your time in Oxford, this being year 6. Where do you think you've grown the most in Oxford?
Yeah, it's been an awesome time. Not to kind of dig too much into it, but even this weekend with family and stuff, and just losing our parents, and you just can't. You got no idea what's going to happen. I was talking to our kids about that, and I was like, okay, For instance, I was at Alabama. We played at Ole Miss, and one summer I went and visited my brother out in this neighborhood in Oxford, and I was saying to his wife, well, whatever that was, 10 years ago or something like that, what if I was to tell you that you're going to go to all these jobs, and then all of a sudden I'm going to be the head coach of Ole Miss, and then you're going to be here, and your kids are going to be here, and then Layla, Knox, and Landry are going to be here, and there's no way. But then our parents are going to be gone. So it's just been an amazing experience, and I just have so much appreciation. I'm not saying it's coming the head coach. I don't give you coach speak. The people of Oxford, and then when you lose your parents and you see how they are and how they help take care of them towards the end, or how much they really cared about them, it opened my eyes to a totally different way. It's basically, I went to Oxford, had this view. Then I got kids there, so then I had a different view as a parent there, and how awesome the community is to raise your kids in and to have them go to college and high school around these families and really take care of everybody. Then you see your parents at the end and lose your parents, one kind of expected, one unexpected, and to see how the community is around that. I owe so much to Oxford and the people there. It's just been awesome.
So there's Lane Kiffin's comments today, question and answer with the media today at SEC Media Days. The Drive Home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, let me tell you about Modular Orange. If you are stuck in a bad website situation for your business, you need to get with Modular Orange. They're changing the game. It's $95 a month, no upfront costs. They'll set everything up for you, launch it, secure it, keep it up to date for you for $95 a month. It's fast and affordable, and it actually works. So don't waste another minute or another dollar on your website. Turn it over to Modular Orange. Go to modularorange.com and get started. modularorange.com.
Being a part of the Southeastern Conference, it means more than you might think.
SEC Media Days on ESPN Arkansas is presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, the largest and best Razorback shop south of the North Pole, and by Lindbergh Real Estate Group, your #1 real estate team in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. This is Ruskin and Zach.
ELE. What does the ELE stand for?
Everybody love everybody.
Everybody love everybody.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection: Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box, now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. Bet online. The game starts here.
Thanks for
JJ's Grill for happy hour every day from 3 to 6 p.m. We're talking $2.75 domestic pints, 5 wings, and 5 strips for just $7.99. Cheeseburger sliders for only $5.49 and Wells for just $2.50. And get this. 20 minutes out of every hour, we celebrate Happy Minutes, where select domestic pints drop to just $1.50. That's right, cold beer, hot food, and unbeatable vibes only at JJ's Grill.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, we've seen some hit-and-miss showers and storms out there today. Still could have a few spotty showers tonight, though less activity for us. And very humid, certainly, tonight. Lows dropping to around 70. As we go into our Tuesday, now, more spotty shower and thunderstorm development certainly possible for us. Not nearly as much as today. A little bit warmer because of that. Highs mid-upper 80s. And with even less chances for our Wednesday, but still possible. Highs will be back up around 90. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we're back here. Big home run derby coming up tonight on ESPN and ESPN Radio. In fact, it's the only thing on tonight. Anyway.
Well, yes. Sports-wise, yes.
Unless you're into
kickoff, it's...
Unless you're into Bachelor in Paradise, that's on.
No.
That's about it.
7 o'clock tonight for the home run derby. Right here on ESPN Arkansas. There you go.
Right. We got you. We're all over it. There in Atlanta at the the Braves' third ballpark to have, I believe. So their first time hosting the All-Star game, so they'll have all that. Tomorrow for the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby tonight, right here. A time-honored tradition. At one point, the record that Josh Hamilton, Yankee Stadium. I was just looking at Home Run Derby stuff the other day. Remember that Home Run Derby with Josh Hamilton?
I do. It was a lot of fun.
9 million people tuned in for that.
Yeah,
9 million.
It's a good time.
Record. Yeah.
It's a good time. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it'll keep you entertained for a little bit.
Right.
And you can spend. Yeah, look, I've done a lot worse things on a Monday night than watch the Home Run Derby.
There's no doubt about that.
You didn't have to say it like that.
You forgot your Post-it notes with the fake sponsors on them.
I did. So I'm going to ask you to look. Just pull one.
All right, hold on.
Just pull one for me, and let's see if we can get through this. We'll get through it together. My guess is you're probably not going to be able to read my handwriting, which is, that's a whole other.
Yes, that's a good guess.
Yeah, thank you.
The poll questions are brought to you by I don't know.
Zach, he is struggling so hard.
Oh no, I understand. My handwriting is terrible. And
Bifco.
What does it look? Oh, Bifco. Yeah. Casinos, real estate, and rentals. Yes, since 1989.
Toxic waste removal.
And toxic waste removal. Yes, that was the third one. For all of your toxic waste removal, call Bifco. If we played SEC Media Days clips from 3 years ago, would you be able to know the difference? 94.4% of you said no. Where do you come down on subtitles being in movies? Let's see here. The biggest majority of you say 54.2% of you say sometimes you use them. 25% of you said no, never. Only 20% said yes, always. I have found that subtitles lightens the load a little bit. I don't have to listen as closely. It's just my feeling on it. Do regular dogs see police dogs and think, oh no, it's a cop? 76.1% of you said yes. And if you are holding or if you are on hold for more than 5 minutes, should you be able to talk to the other people on hold? 89.6% of you said yes. Your Ruscin and Zach poll questions brought to you by Bifco, toxic waste removal, casinos, and rentals. Since 1989, called Bifco for all of your needs.
All right.
All right. Can I get this off? Can I get this off my chest? Because I sat there and I listened to the whole Kiffin thing.
Yes.
I may have been the only one. I sat and listened to the whole thing. There are very clearly talking points for SEC coaches. They've had a call. Yep. This is what we're talking about. We're going to pound this into submission. Number one is they are talking about, strength of schedule. This is the old BCS argument. We should be given spots in the tournament simply because of the alleged toughness of our schedule.
Right.
And he came back to that several times. I do think it was somewhat hypocritical of the guy who maybe had the largest budget for a recruiting class in the transfer portal last year to be talking about putting a hard cap on NIL. Well, it didn't work for him, so now we got to shut it down. It was cool when he went and got Walter Nolan from Texas A&M, paid him a big bag of money. That was cool. But now all of a sudden, it didn't got him the best roster the Gator Bowl's ever had. Now that didn't work, all of a sudden we can't. It doesn't work for us any longer. We don't like this. Now, this isn't the system that we want to play under. Brian Kelly was the same way. I'm sitting there listening to him going, man, the hypocrisy of these two guys who are two of the leading programs in the league is utterly ridiculous. Again, Brian Kelly talking about morals and ethics is just not something. That's not a pool that he needs to dip his toe in. That is the most unethical guy you're ever going to meet. But I found it ironic. God, Kelly takes more credit for other people's success than anybody on the planet. It is unbelievable. Guy has success. Well, it was because of Brian Kelly. If somebody else says it,
you like the part where he said
somebody else says.
You like the part where he said he's the winningest coach in Notre Dame history or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He throws that in every single time. He said that last year. I think it was the opener last year. He was taking credit for Marcus Freeman, and it's like, what are you doing, man? Like you drives me nuts. And then he conveniently forgets things. He's talking about the kid from LSU that went to Campbell, the tackle that went to the Patriots. He's talking about him being the best lineman he's ever coached. He conveniently forgets he had Zach Martin. Zach Martin's the best player he's ever coached. Zach Martin was a freak and a better player than Campbell will ever be. But it comes and it goes, and then Kiffin just get up there and it's like they hit the reset button when they get up there. I found it incredibly tedious and boring, but it's still, man, talking point is we deserve more spots because we play a harder schedule, allegedly.
It is eating innings, though.
Oh, yeah. No. I don't disagree with the process. I just still find it boring.
Yes. All right. Well, 3 more days of this, folks, so get ready. All right, we're just getting started.
Works for me.
That's right.
I'm down with it like 4 flat tires.
Let me remind everyone about Mock Legal Solutions. Jackie Mock and Mock Legal Solutions open in Sallisaw. Help out the folks in Sequoia and LaFleur counties, and, of course, in Arkansas as well. They understand times are hard, and most people can't afford these giant retainers and then have to pay more money down the road. So they offer flat fees, low down payments, and payment plans. MockLegalSolutions.com. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I get on that fancy bus they meet us with, and my damn belt exploded.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. The Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft.
Well, I'm with you. So, I mean, I cherish every it's charitable every moment, as you said earlier. It's cherishable.
No, yeah.
My time is cherishable.
No, Tommy, it's charitable, not charitable. It's charitable.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 9 to 11, only on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio. Well, let's go. I'm starving. Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit BellaVistaPOA.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
You do your best to prepare for life's what-ifs. Having the right insurance agent matters. Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre is here to help you understand your coverage options and make sure you're protected where it counts. Whether it's home, life, commercial insurance, Nathan provides personalized service. Call Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre today at 479-282-1688.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by farmers, truck or fire insurance, exchanges, or affiliate products not available in every state.
Injuries don't wait for an appointment, so why should you? Ozark Orthopedics is here with expert orthopedic care whenever and wherever you need it. Visit Orthopedic Urgent Cares in Bentonville and Fayetteville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. No appointment necessary. Need immediate care? Download the HURT app, a 100% free tool connecting you to an orthopedic injury expert anytime, anywhere. Ozark Orthopedics, getting you back to the activities you love. Learn more at ozark-ortho.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-555-2085. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-555-2085. That's 800-555-2085. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-555-2085.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell. ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Okay, tomorrow at SEC Media Days, Hugh Freeze, Kirby Smart, Steve Sarkisian, and Josh Heupel are the coaches that will be on display for everyone to listen
Pack
to.
your no-dos. My God.
That'll
Kirby
line up?
Smart. Ugh. Man, they gotta plan this like they do the schedule. I mean, you gotta have some bangers. Like, you have a day that's just, an explosive day. Kirby Smart is terrible at the microphone. Absolutely horrible. And not that this is like Dance Party USA or anything, but my God, Kirby Smart will put you to sleep.
All right, we'll skip him then.
I think we should. I think that's fair. One of the guys here has his hands on his head as they're looking at the unit. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
It's not a great sign.
That's not good.
Can I sleep in the guest quarters?
Come on.
Okay, I think I'm going to need that.
$1,500 a night. Come on over.
Okay, can I bring a friend?
No.
No, I was going to say, if the guest quarters are rocking, don't come a knocking.
We do
right,
have
no phone a friend. Fine.
Right. Yeah. I'm very excited about what I learned today, but we'll start.
Oh, yeah. You called this an all timer. I am.
We may retire.
I'm now
after
intrigued.
this. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We may retire the bit. I'm excited about this.
Denver Bill, what'd you learn today?
Well, I'll hustle through this then to give you all the time. 144 years ago today, Henry McCarty.
Sergeant Pepper told the band to play?
No. Henry McCarty, also known as William H. Bonney, Billy the Kid, got shot. Did you know
today?
he was? Yeah, this is the anniversary.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is when Pat Garrett got him. Did you know he was only 21 years old?
Yeah, hell of a life, right?
Right. And there's only one.
What'd you do by the time you were 21?
Not much. Join the Marines. There's only one known photo of him. There was another. They apparently, like 15 years ago, one popped up that sold for $2.3 million, but its authenticity is greatly debated. So one picture of Billy the Kid.
All right.
I see. All right. I will speed through this. The most difficult locations in which to qualify for a National Merit Scholarship are Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and the District of Columbia. Derek, would you like to take a stab at which state is the easiest?
Florida.
No. The easiest states to qualify: for a National Merit Scholarship in order: Arkansas, West Virginia, Mississippi, Wyoming. Those are that's the top 4 right there. I was ready to give you the Apollo Creed, ding ding, but you blew that. So
well
done.
I would like to first point out, because this has been a kind of a topic of conversation here over the last few weeks. When we showed you the video of the fearsome foursome trying to dance on
Right.
Shindig.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie Greer still with us at 93 today. So happy birthday to Rosie Greer. He's the last one left, I believe.
And still out there performing.
That's right. Yes, that's right. But here's what I learned today. You've heard the David Allan Coe song, "You Never Even Call Me by My Name." You heard that song?
I have not.
Okay, Bill.
Yes, I have.
Okay, Steve Goodman wrote that song. He talks about that. It's a perfect country and western song. Steve Goodman also wrote "The City of New Orleans," "Good Morning America," "How Are You?" That one, and before he died in 1984 at a young age, he wrote the "Go Cubs Go" song.
No,
yes, he did.
He's the problem?
Steve Goodman. That's right. Right. Steve Goodman.
Wow. I hate that song.
Me too. But I was at breakfast and I heard "The City of New Orleans," and I'm like, who wrote that song? Like Steve Goodman. So like Denver Bill, I click on Steve Goodman and there he is. Oh, and he wrote "Go Cubs Go." What? Yeah, he did.
Huh. All right. So there you go, Cubs fan.
There you go. You're welcome.
Wow. Look at you.
Steve
I don't
Goodman
know if that's a walk-off, but that's a good one.
Not bad, right?
It's not in the neighborhood of Pittman bidding on like something at the Olsen twins.
Well,
birthday,
he was at the Olsen. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not like that.
That's a drop the mic. You're never going to repeat that. It's a good one though.
He was bidding on a script.
Script,
an autograph script.
Right.
I didn't want to get that wrong because then you get sued. It gets weird.
I also have we've had a lot of time to find content here in the last couple hours.
Yes, we've had some time.
I've got Atlanta Beyonce news here.
Oh, okay.
Tonight is the concert you heard in Atlanta. The SEC Media Days that is in Atlanta. The All-Star, the Home Run Derby tonight in Atlanta. Apparently, some unreleased Beyonce music on some jump drives was stolen from a choreographer's car in Atlanta. How about that?
Do you think they know? Do you think the person that stole it knows?
They just think they got some.
They just got a thumb drive.
An arrest warrant has been issued for an unidentified suspect who broke into the rental car on July 8th, stealing jump drives containing unreleased music, footage plans for her live show, and previous and upcoming set lists. This is according to WSB TV in Atlanta. The thieves also took clothes, designer sunglasses, laptops, and a pair of AirPods Max headphones from the choreographer's car. Christopher
That's
Grant.
what they were after.
Yeah, they were after that. That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, heads up! My mom got through Atlanta. She said there's nobody in the airport.
Well, that's good. Well, they're all either at a concert or at
right.
Home Run
They're
Derby.
already there.
So if you're flying, now's the time.
Tomorrow, maybe not so, or Wednesday, maybe not so much.
No. Tomorrow morning will be